Welcome, esports enthusiasts. We are here for another exhilarating round of the ATL Rocket League 2023 Pilot Season Extravaganza. And today we are immersing ourselves once again in the heart-pounding action of round 2 in this exciting Rocket League Pilot Season in the AESG Teams League competition. The excitement so far, we have seen no bounds. Round 2 isn't just a continuation. It is a step closer to the grand finals on November 26th. The stage is set. The teams are geared up, and we're poised to witness another round of extraordinary gameplay. A friendly reminder, the prize pool has surged to over $1,500 in value thanks to our incredible sponsors at VR Canberra, and your support. This season's rewards have become even more astonishing. For those tuning in afresh to this stream, visit AustralianEsportsGroup.com/ATL to delve yourself into the details of round 2, register and stay in the loop. The ATL Arena eagerly anticipates your arrival. This evening, it's not just about gaming. It's witnessing the ascent of champions. Who will seize the moment and triumph in round 2 of the ATL Rocket League 2023 Pilot Season? It is time to discover. Rally up your teammates, prepare for intense matches, and join us live as we kick off round 2 of the ATL Rocket League 2023 Pilot Season. Welcome everyone, I am iLinksy3 and I will be guiding you through this evening's matches. We have an exciting lineup. On your screen you can see Division 2 standings, fixture and round 1 match results. We have 3 exciting matches occurring here back to back in Division 2 to kickstart round 2 here this afternoon. Last night we saw the Vikings versus Underbots. Vikings remain undefeated, defeating the Underbots 3-1. And joining me in the commentary box in this evening's matches will be Archibobby222. Exciting stuff on our hands. To kickstart this afternoon, we have the KFC boys versus Black Hawk Gaming. Following this exciting match, we have the Underbots taking on Ultraviolet Esports. UVE looking to also maintain an undefeated record alongside Vikings Rebellion. They're the only 2 teams yet to drop a match in the pilot season. Underbots a very tough team though, and we saw it last night against Vikings Rebellion. It's going to be an exciting matchup against UVE over there. And to see out the Division 2 matches for round 2 is the over 30s taking on the undefeated Vikings Rebellion. You can see the round 1 match results on the bottom of your screen. UVE defeating the KFC boys 3-1. KFC boys are playing first up today against a strong UVE outfit. To keep the matches as close as they did in their debut was an incredible thing to see against the experience of UVE Esports. Underbots took on the over 30s, and in one of the closest matches we saw in round 1, Underbots walked away with the chocolates 3-2. And in match 3, Vikings Rebellion versus Black Hawk Gaming. Vikings Rebellion with a very strong start, 3-0. So, in this match this afternoon with the KFC boys and Black Hawks, both teams definitely looking to get that win. Looking at that season standings, obviously we've mentioned Vikings Rebellion not dropping a match yet. 2 match wins, 0 match losses, 6 game wins, and 1 game loss. Underbots, after their 1 game win last night, just bumping up in the second. 1 match win, 1 match loss, 4 game wins, 5 game losses for 5 season points. And they verse UVE in third. 1 match win, 0 match losses, 3 game wins, and 1 game loss for 4 season points. Behind them in fourth is TO3, the over 30s, yet to win a match, losing their first match, but winning 2 games, losing 3 as we discussed. The KFC boys and Black Hawk Gaming, as you can see there, in 5th and 6th, battling out this afternoon. One of these teams will get their first match win in the pilot season, but who will it be? Only a matter of time until we find out. I want to invite ArcherBobby222 into the commentary box here and share her thoughts on the exciting match that we have coming up between the KFC boys and Black Hawk Gaming. Archie, welcome to the commentary box and round 2. What are you expecting to see in this first game?
I am looking forward to it. We have the powerful team of the KFC boys and a very impressive Black Hawk Gaming team. So it's going to be interesting to see how game 1 goes as per usual. I think it's going to be maybe a little bit of a bumpy start for both of these teams when it comes down to it, because these two pairing up on the field is going to be an absolutely back and forth battle, because we've seen what these guys are able to do outside of this match we have not seen before. So it's going to be exciting to see. I think when it comes down to it, my prediction is going to take us to the tiebreaker, and I'm hoping it is going to be a 3-2 to the KFC boys tonight. So it's going to be interesting. We have even more matches coming up for these two teams. So I think that they're going to really need to make an impact in this match for them to actually continue closer and closer to that grand final series. So realistically, when it comes down to it, these matches in these first rounds are going to be absolutely crucial. Now, I want to open predictions up to you guys, but not in the chat. You can head over to our community section of our YouTube channel. That way you are able to vote for each and every single match that will be happening today. So make sure to head over, as a reminder, the community section on our channel. That is where you'll see them all. Thank you to iLinksy3 for getting those predictions out there. Muchly appreciated. So if you have a prediction, place it there and we will determine winners at the end of each match. Good luck to both teams. I know we have an interesting selection of maps as well today. I saw and noticed that in the match last night, we saw, realistically, when it came down to it, the selected maps for each team, they actually did the opposite of what we thought they may have done on their home fields. But unfortunately for those teams of the selected home field, they actually lost those matches until the final game 4 there, where we saw that amazing match win. Now, we're about to head into game 1. Good luck to both teams. Thank you, iLinksy3 in the commentary box, for having me here. Thank you to everyone in the chat.
Exciting stuff. Heard it from ArcherBobby222. The fixture for the KFC boys versus Black Hawk Gaming. The KFC boys are the home team in this match, so therefore having 3 map selections in their pocket. And we're starting off on Beckwith Park for the KFC boys against Black Hawk Gaming. Our players looking all but ready to go. Loading into Beckwith Park. Dylan XLN, the captain for the KFC boys. And alongside the captain is Robs2132 there. The lineup for Black Hawk Gaming. The skipper, Sharkbait, alongside Sparks AU. KFC boys winning the first kickoff here in game 1. But Black Hawk Gaming, calm and composed defense. Definitely looking to clap back after last week's defeat as Rob saves that shot on goal coming in from Sharkbait. Sparks looks to keep that offensive pressure on for Black Hawk. Great centering ball, but the skipper, Dylan, for KFC boys, will clear that. Black Hawk Gaming looking deadly off the bat with their offense here. Keeping the pressure on Rob's end. Dylan with multiple shots on goal. Sharkbait with an opportunity. Potentially setting up his teammate there. But Dylan and Rob's doing very well to hold their defensive ground here. Rod's now putting it down in the Black Hawk Gaming half. And Rob's will be in for the first goal. KFC boys lead this game 1-0. After holding their ground, remaining composed in that offensive pressure coming out from the Black Hawks there. Exciting to see from Black Hawk Gaming in the early stages of the game, but KFC boys capitalizing well on that opportunity. Sees them lead this game 1-0, and Sharkbait blowing up Rob's 2v1 for a little bit, bumping Dylan out of the way. Sparks tried to dribble it in, but KFC boys applying great pressure and remaining composed in their defense against this fiery Black Hawk squad. Definitely cleaning things up and tightening things up and feeling a lot more comfortable after that first game. Looks like the nerves. Oh, the skipper of KFC boys is in. Reading that play well. Sharkbait just trying to clear it. And unfortunately, an unintentional pass there to Dylan. And Dylan will capitalize on that opportunity to take the lead, extend the lead, for KFC boys. 2 points to 0. 3 minutes 39 left on the clock. There is plenty of time for Black Hawk Gaming to come back in this game, but it is only game 1 of the match. It is best of 5. KFC boys starting off very well. Dylan blowing up Sharkbait after Sharkbait's gone ham on some demos nice and early in this match. Sparks rotating around, but Dylan setting himself up for another goal. The KFC boys extending their lead. 3 points to 0. The skipper scoring his second goal here in this match against Black Hawk Gaming in Game 1 on Beckwith Park. How will Black Hawk Gaming respond after conceding the first 3 goals? We're not even halfway through the first game, so there is still enough time for them to respond. Just need to tighten up a few things and not let the KFC boys get those easy opportunities like they have. They've been applying immense offensive pressure onto the KFC boys, and credit to the KFC boys for holding their ground in those offensive situations. Sparks and Sharkbait working well here to ensure that ball doesn't go near the center. Keep it on the side, and Rods will blow up Sparks for a 2v1 scenario there for a brief moment. Dylan and Robs reset on offense. Sparks spawning in a great time to keep the ball down in KFC boys half. And Sparks getting revenge immediately, blowing the skip up of KFC boys. Sharkbait and Sparks setting up their offense here. Could Sparks be in? Robs interfering with that play, contending to stop that threatening shot from Sparks. Sparks with a fake opportunity there, maybe unintentional, but Sharkbait almost capitalizing on it. Dylan calm and composed to send it down into Black Hawk Gaming territory. Sparks and Sharkbait have done very well to tighten up their defense in the past minute, not conceding a goal to the KFC boys, but do need to respawn here if they wish to make an impact. As Dylan, that was very close, but wow, great last line defense here for the KFC boys, but Sharkbait will capitalize on that opportunity, putting Black Hawk Gaming on the board. 3 points to 1. 1 minute 44 left on the clock. They trail by 2 points. After slowing the goals coming in from KFC boys, Black Hawk Gaming have put the momentum in their favor, winning that kickoff. Rob's holding the goal line there for KFC boys. Sparks almost in there, but Dylan clearing the ball out for KFC boys in Black Hawk territory, and Sparks rotating around very well to look after the center for Black Hawk Gaming. Maybe if there was more boost in the tank for Sparks, there could have been a goal opportunity, but KFC boys got back in time to clear that one. Sharkbait, Dylan could be in for a shot on goal, and he is. 4 points to 1 for a hat-trick. The KFC boys extending their lead back to 3 points with that goal from the skipper. And Dylan, we're seeing a calm, composed KFC boys squad this afternoon, and no doubt versing a team like UVE would have helped that last week. And same with Black Hawk Gaming versing currently first Vikings Rebellion. That would have helped give them great experience coming up against the other teams here in the pilot seasons. Robs with an aerial assault to score the goal for KFC boys. They keep applying the pressure and capitalize on these opportunities. Sharkbait was there, but unfortunate for Black Hawk Gaming. Robs scoring that goal. 5 points to 1, a 4-point margin, the biggest margin of this match and in this game so far. 50 seconds left on the clock. KFC boys scoring another goal. Robs getting his hat-trick. 6 points to 1. The KFC boys applying the offensive pressure after holding the defensive wall so well against the threatening offense start from Black Hawk Gaming. Game 1, 6 points to 1, 45 seconds left on the clock. How will Sharkbait and Sparks respond after conceding the last 2 goals? Not sure if they'll be able to pull this game back. Looks like KFC boys will probably take game 1 here with 30 seconds left and a 5-point margin. Dylan's there to stop the ball from going anywhere near the goal and continue applying pressure. Wow! What a sweep around and scoring a goal off of that. The 1%ers. Dylan following up on his play and popping it over Sharkbait, defending the goal line there for Black Hawk Gaming. But 7 points to 1 sees KFC boys lead 6 points. Sharkbait in great positioning there to send the ball in KFC boys half. Dylan bumping Robs out of the way there. But unintentional, no doubt, as Spark sends it down into the KFC boys territory. We're in the final seconds of this match. 7 points to 1, and Sharkbait with a shot on goal, but Robs, great save. Maybe one last attempt for Black Hawk Gaming, and Robs is happy to see the ball touch the ground. The KFC boys taking game 1, 7 points to 1. Archer Bobby 222. Your predictions could be correct. What are you thinking after game 1 there?
Well, the KFC boys, anything they needed to do to get themselves in the right position, they did. And they made all the little 1%ers work out in their favor. So I think that was a very powerful first game there from the KFC boys in round 2. Black Hawk Gaming needs to work together a little bit more, maybe even get a little bit more creative with those goals and those setups for each other to overcome this powerful team of the KFC boys. So good luck to both teams. It has been an epic show so far. Now, heading into game 2, get those predictions in chat. Good luck.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2. KFC boys taking the first match of this game. Sorry, first game of this match. I mixed that around there. Apologies for that one. We are now heading over to Champions Field, selected by the away team, Black Hawk Gaming. Can they respond with a game win to the KFC boys here on Champions Field as they win the first kickoff, and the likes of Sharkbait there, but Dylan sends it away from the corner. Now centering ball for the KFC boys, could be in here, sending it, keeping it in the center. Robs not there. Sharkbait clears the ball for Black Hawk Gaming, and Robs interfering with that play. Great tap off of Dylan there, and Robs almost in for a shot on goal, but great save from Sparks. Sharkbait setting his teammates up through the guts, and Dylan looking for a demo down in the corner there as he does. And Sharkbait interfering and injecting with the play immediately off the respawn. Black Hawk Gaming, you can feel the power behind their offense is picked up, and their defense not wanting to concede the first goal here in this game. But neither are the KFC boys, as Dylan looks to be a little bit more aggressive and physical in this game, at least bumping his opponents in the first minute, if not demoing, as Sharkbait pops it over the top of Dylan. Sharkbait and Sparks look to set up their offensive play here, and they look to be on, but Robs is there to stop that goal from going any further. They continue to apply their offensive play, nearly on. Sparks and Sharkbait working really well here to reset their offensive play, but just popping over the top and not going anywhere near goal for Blackhawk Gaming. Sharkbait saving that one. Robs continuing to apply the offensive pressure for KFC boys. Sparks and Sharkbait looking more calm and composed in this game as they set up their offensive play. Robs contending, buying some hang time in the air. Sharkbait's there, double tap attempt, set up for his teammate. No, Robs is there and sends it back to halfway. Dylan with another demo on Sparks. The aggression and a potential shot on goal saved there by Sharkbait's right down the guts. Robs luring in his opponent there in the likes of Sparks. Sparks and Robs having a little contest there, but working out on the likes of KFC boys. Sharkbait and Sparks have definitely tightened up their defense here and matched the KFC boys as we're about to hit the halfway mark, and Sparks is in for Blackhawk Gaming. The first goal of the game. Sparks puts Blackhawk Gaming on the board and in the lead. Great momentum for the Blackhawks here in Game 2 on Champions Field. Much needed after that back and forth. Both teams putting on great defense and offense, but Blackhawk Gaming securing the first goal. How will KFC boys respond? Robs and Sparks nearly got into a Rule 1 there. Sharkbait with an opportunity, but just veering over to the side, looking to reset the offensive play, passing it back to Sparks, and a great pass. Just veering off to the side is Dylan calm and composed, but Sharkbait with the aggression to keep applying this offensive pressure and keeping KFC boys on defense. Sharkbait blowing up Robs for a 2v1 scenario, and Dylan, great save and clearance for the KFC boys, but Shark will recover and keep the ball in the corner as Robs respawns, and a shot goal from the KFC boys sees them in with Robs 1-1. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. A double tap coming in on the side of the goal there from a Robs. KFC boys responding after conceding the first goal in the game. Blackhawks with the fake kickoff there, and Sparks, great save to put it on the side. Dylan blowing up Sparks there though. Sharkbait calm and composed in the defense. Great contest from Dylan, sees the ball in the center of Blackhawks goal, but Sparks there to clear it out for the Blackhawks, and we see the ball in KFC's half. Oh, unfortunate pass, but Blackhawk, they recover well to keep the ball away and not allowing KFC boys to capitalize on their mistake there. KFC boys now in defense mode as Blackhawks have the ball in their half. Sparks continuing to keep it in there. Set up for his teammate, but no one's there to take the shot on goal. Sharkbait just popping the ball. Robs with the power in to send it into the corner. Now, very interesting game we've seen here compared to Game 1. The Blackhawk Gaming has definitely tightened up their defense, which has allowed their offensive pressure to really start to shine through as double tap opportunity here for Sparks, but just veering off to the side. The ball isn't gone over their head as much, and what a save from Robs. That was a great shot on goal from Sharkbait, but Robs reading the play well. KFC boys and Blackhawk Gaming, you can see how much both of these teams want to win this match. 1-1, 35 seconds left. A great save from Blackhawk Gaming. Their defense more composed and holding their ground here in Game 2. And their offense, you can see them setting up plays very well. And Robs and Dylan doing everything they can to stop these goals from coming in. But all the momentum coming from the Blackhawks at the moment. Blackhawk Gaming really putting the pressure onto the KFC boys and keeping the ball in their half as much as they can, but KFC boys responding as quickly as they can when they can. Oh, great contest. Rob stops that ball going in. Now we head to overtime, guys. Blackhawk Gaming win the kickoff. Sparks deep in the KFC territory, but Robs could be in for a goal here. Great save from Sharkbait. Wow, KFC boys almost taking the game there. Black Hawk Gaming not letting that one slide through. KFC boys will have to be more creative to get their goals in against this Black Hawk roster as Dylan sends that ball to the corner, not letting that centering ball occur for the Black Hawks. KFC boys have done very well at doing this all match against the Black Hawk squad. And Sparks could be in for a goal. He is to take the game win for Black Hawk Gaming. 2 points to 1. 40 seconds into overtime. Sparks scoring the goal for Black Hawk Gaming to take game 2. Tying up the match series. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. We know you love a tiebreaker, and we've got it nice and early here in the stages of this match.
We do. What a very different game it was, and a power push now from Black Hawk Gaming. I think the nerves were definitely there for that roster, Black Hawk Gaming, and I think that they've stepped out of their comfort zone now, and I believe they've stepped entirely into the ATL Rocket League field. So KFC boys might want to watch their backs in the next game, but I do hope that we make it to a tiebreaker of the match. The tiebreaker in the game 2 was absolutely fabulous, and I'm keen to see that further down the track as well. So good luck to both teams. Potentially we'll see a much closer match again next game. So get your game predictions in, guys, and remember, community section in the YouTube to vote who you think out of these two teams are going to take this match win. Good luck.
Here we go, guys. So both teams winning a game on their home selected map. We now head to Manfield for game 3. The KFC boys are the home team. All tied up in the match series. KFC boys win that kickoff. The first kickoff of game 3. Sharkbait popping it over the top of Dylan and blowing up Robs along the way. Sparks with a barrel roll in and blowing up Dylan again. Well, the Black Hawks are aggressive here in game 3, applying their physical pressure and asserting themselves on the field. Not only is it a physical game, it is a mental game as well. And we know how demolitions can make an impact on your flow physically and mentally in the game of Rocket League. That 3 seconds out of the game can make a big difference. A lot can happen in 3 seconds of Rocket League. As the demeanor of Black Hawk seems to have changed, Robs has gone for a demo and Sharkbait with a shot on goal, but Dylan has saved that with a bicycle. That was a great shot on goal and a great save from KFC boys. Doing very well to look after their goal after this Black Hawk Gaming squad come out in full force in this match. Sparks and Sharkbait look to reset their offense as the KFC boys reset their defense, and Dylan clearing that one out. Potential shot, Dylan being saved there by Sharkbait. Sharkbait sending that down in the KFC territory. KFC boys contending very well with the offensive plays coming in from Black Hawk Gaming. We can see how quick the ball's coming in from both teams. And Dylan right down the guts will score a goal. Double tap. Just sitting on the ground, remaining calm and composed. Saw he had the time. Sparks went for it, but just missing to take the first goal of this third game and the lead for the KFC boys. 1-0, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. As it looks, Sparks is blown up Dylan. It is a very physical game between the KFC boys and Black Hawk Gaming. Demos and bumping happening all over the place as Rob's trying to flick it over Sharkbait's there. Sharkbait read that very well. Sparks will send that down to KFC territory and blowing up Dylan on the way. Sharkbait looking for some control possession here, and Robs, we've seen every game. Robs loves to push those and create a contest there when possible. Sparks and Sharkbait doing very well to keep the ball in KFC boys half here. KFC boys getting a crack in their offense play there. Sparks could be in. No boost though. Dylan will save that one to not concede a goal there. Black Hawk Gaming continuing to apply their offensive pressure on and their offensive plays. Definitely looking much more composed, much calmer, and much stronger compared to last week. Oh, a bit deadly, but very lucky there for Black Hawk Gaming. Sharkbait sends it right down the guts. Great touch from Dylan. Sees it go to the corner of KFC boys territory there. That could have been a goal for Black Hawks, but the KFC boys are doing very, very well to reset their defense when this Black Hawk Gaming roster is coming in with their offensive plays. And Sparks with potential opportunity, but just veering off to the side. There's Sharkbait with a bicycle to keep the ball. Centering ball opportunity here for Black Hawk Gaming. Sparks is there. Shot, goal over Dylan. Sparks is in for Black Hawk Gaming to tie it all up in Game 3. 1-1. Great teamwork coming in from the Black Hawks in this match and great offensive plays. The KFC boys are doing a tremendous job to set their defense up well against the structured offense plays from Black Hawk Gaming. Sharkbait blows up Robs. No one's at goal for KFC boys at the moment, but Robs is back in. Dylan is there. Centering ball opportunity in. Black Hawk Gaming are in again. Sharkbait scoring that goal off of Sparks' pass to take the lead for the first time in Game 3. 2 points to 1. 1 minute 13 left on the clock. How will the KFC boys respond after conceding 2 goals in a row? Black Hawk Gaming starting to get their offensive plays down pat, but Dylan looking for some revenge and applying himself in this game with that demo. Black Hawk Gaming doing very well to keep the ball in KFC boys' half and keep them in a defensive mindset. Sparks is there to contend with Robs. Robs, great contention and sending the ball potentially for Dylan, but Sharkbait reading that play very well to send it out of Black Hawk territory there. Dylan and Sparks in the corner. Dylan trying to set up KFC boys there, but Sharkbait and Sparks doing very well, getting more comfortable with their defense. KFC boys noticing that Dylan blowing up Sparks there. The KFC boys are noticing. Oh, wow! Sharkbait taking on the 2v1 situation and coming out on top. Scoring another goal for Black Hawk Gaming. 3 points to 1. Rolling on in there. Wow, the Black Hawks are here to play. 18 seconds left. The next 2 goals need to be all from the KFC boys to get us to overtime. But I'm not sure if they're going to have enough time as Robs blows up Sparks there. Black Hawk Gaming looks set to take this game. One last goal from the KFC boys though to stop the bleeding and pull it back, but it's just a second too late. 3 points to 2. Black Hawk Gaming will take Game 3 against the KFC boys. 3 points to 2. Wow, they are leading the match at the moment. We will take a brief 5-minute break here for our players to get up, have some water, have a drink, maybe change their cars, and then we're going to get right into the next match. But we're not done yet. The Black Hawk Gaming crew leading this match against the KFC boys 2-1 after that victory in that game. 3 points to 2. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. What an exciting match we are seeing. Black Hawk Gaming winning the last 2 games.
Absolutely. In that last game, we saw everybody score at least 1 goal, with Sharkbait scoring 2 there. So it is a very even playing ground. Everyone is trying to get their teammates to score as well. They are creating a powerful momentum for the next game, winning 2 games in a row and potentially taking out the match series in a 3-1 situation. I really do hope that we see the tiebreaker here and the KFC boys can win the next game. It's going to be exciting to be able to see what they have in store for us after they've shaken off this rust and after they've gotten comfortable, as Linksay's been stating, in these games. You see just by the gameplay how quickly these teams are getting used to what they need to do on the field and where they need to be. So it's working out well in Blackhawk Gaming favor at the moment. The KFC boys are looking to come back with a fierce fight. So it is going to be epic. We do have a moment for our players to grab a drink. Make sure you also are grabbing a drink of water, staying hydrated while being an incredible spectator of the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, it's very important to look after your health during these epic matches that we see in front of our eyes. Now, let's take a quick look back at the season standings. Now, obviously, this season standings is not the live one, but Blackhawk Gaming winning 2 games, losing 1, so they've 2 game wins, 4 game losses total. They have 2 season points on the board. KFC boys winning 2 games and 4 losses total. They're all tied up on the season standings there, KFC boys and Blackhawk Gaming. The match is not done yet, so that match win will really help and put the team that wins higher up the standings, obviously, as we can see. But a very exciting match so far. 2-1 sees Blackhawk Gaming leading this match after 3-0 against Vikings Rebellion last week. So KFC boys, great opportunity to take a moment to breathe and think about how they're going to respond to this very different and stronger Blackhawk Gaming squad. Their offensive plays, from what we have seen, they are setting up well, and if they don't get the goal, we see them reset their offense to keep the ball in KFC boys' half as much as they can, to keep the KFC boys on their feet, and more so in their defensive zone instead of attacking. So therefore, they're creating a lot more opportunities for themselves in their offensive shots there, even though they have the ball down the KFC boys' half a lot more on that game there. The KFC boys did do well to hold their ground in their defense. We've seen how the Blackhawk Gaming have had to become creative and unique with how they're going to get their goals, involving each other in various different gameplays there, off of each other's passes. But Robs and Dylan, very hard duo to crack and get a goal on, as we've seen the Blackhawk Gaming squad have to get, like we mentioned, they have had to get creative, and some haven't worked out in their favour because the KFC boys have read the plays very well and stopped it from going in. But some simple mistakes they've been able to capitalise on that the KFC boys have made in defence, where we saw that happen a lot from the KFC boys in Game 1. They were able to pop it over the top of Blackhawk Gaming in their offensive plays. So when Sharkbait and Sparks were resetting, we saw Robs and Dylan take the opportunities to flick the ball up over their opponents and get around, if not right down the guts, and score a goal on an open net opportunity. So that's where, if Robs and Dylans are able to create more opportunities like that, we've seen their plays when it comes to offense. They do like to try and get it down there with great pace and great speed and get their goals as quickly as possible. Whereas we've seen from Blackhawk Gaming, they are happy to slow it down if they need and pick up the pace when they can. So if the KFC boys are able to match that a little bit more going into offense, they're matching everything when it comes to defense. And I think from Game 1, KFC boys have had very strong defense against Blackhawk Gaming and have made Blackhawk Gaming have to match their defense when they go into offense themselves. We saw in that last game, particularly, Sharkbait and Sparks, they seemed a lot more comfortable and calm when the KFC boys were sending the ball down into their half. Almost like they were able to read the ball much clearer without the first game nerves or any form of nerves being able to play and linger over their heads. So we did see some opportunities where the KFC boys, they saw they could apply the pressure onto Black Hawk Gaming and keep the ball down in their half, which did eventually lead to some mistakes in Black Hawk Gaming's defense or even offense, allowing the KFC boys to slide through and score a goal against Black Hawk Gaming. But for the past 2 games, Black Hawks have really stepped up to match these KFC boys. And as we can see on our screen there, after losing 3-0 to the Vikings Rebellion last week, they would definitely be very, very hungry here today to ensure that obviously they do not get clean swept again, which won't be happening at this stage, but more importantly that they can get a match win and put themselves higher up in the season standings. The KFC boys though, also looking for that opportunity, and after versing a squad like UV Esports, how they set up their offensive play, it is 2 degrees how they just have an offensive play to set up and apply from what we saw last week against the KFC boys. If they can take some notes from that and apply it to this game, they might see some changes against Black Hawk Gaming. You can't be too sure though, because this Black Hawk Gaming squad definitely has seemed like they've gone away in the past week after the Vikings Rebellion match and have fixed up a lot of different things in their defense and offense. And particularly we've seen a lot more threatening plays in offense, whereas we're seeing a very strong KFC boys wall, and it's very hard for the Black Hawk Gaming crew to crack that wall open. So I'm very eager to see how these next matches pan out. Archer Bobby has predicted a 3-2 match prediction, and we're currently at 2-1. So KFC boys looking to win the next match. We are on Aquadome. The away team has selected this match on game 4. As you can see there on your screen, the home team in game 4, Black Hawk Gaming. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. Do you think the Black Hawk Gaming crew will do a reverse 3 game wins in a row? Or do you think the KFC boys will clap back and pull it to a tie-breaker?
I don't think the KFC boys are going to let this one go too easily. And if it is slipped through their fingers or their feathers, I believe that it is going to be a tough battle all the way till the end. We know how much these teams want to be here and want to take that game win to put on the scoreboard next to their name. But there is only one winner in this next game, and it will determine how the rest of the match goes. So good luck to both teams. I can't wait to see it.
Game 4. Exciting stuff on our hands here as the players load into the field. Aquadome, selected by Black Hawk Gaming. Who will take Game 4? In about 5 minutes' time, we will find out. Black Hawk Gaming leading this match as KFC boys win the kickoff there. Sharkbait happy to send it deep into KFC boy territory. Rob's on the defense, trying to keep the ball away as far as possible from their goal here. We are seeing the KFC boys, their defense seems to have come forward a little bit, trying to creep the ball up closer in the Black Hawk Gaming's territory there, but Rob saves that goal after Dylan gets demoed from Sparks there. Sharkbait continuing to apply the offensive pressure. Seems like both teams definitely appreciating that halftime break as Sharkbait, calm and composed, dribble in to score the first goal of this game for Black Hawk Gaming, leading this 1-0, 39 seconds into the game. Black Hawk Gaming win the kickoff, but Dylan's there to send it down into their territory. Dylan with keeping that offensive play and pressure on, with Sparks and Sharkbait reading that well. resetting their defense. Sparks keeping the ball in the corner. And now Sharkbait and Sparks look to reset their offensive play. Woo! We've seen that from both Black Hawk Gaming teams there, that they like to do those kinds of play of sending the ball into their teammate driving past. And we've seen it work out there for Sharkbait and Parzival in Div 1 as Robs and Dylan applying more offensive pressure on to Black Hawk Gaming here as Sharkbait saves that goal. Dylan's there to contend with Sharkbait. Looks to pass it back to his teammate. Robs is there. Dylan is there, but unfortunately not working out for the KFC boys as Sharkbait securing another goal for Black Hawk Gaming to extend their lead 2-0 here in Game 4. 3 minutes 28 left on the clock. Black Hawk Gaming winning the kickoff. Rob's holding the ground there and Dylan coming in for a demo. Robs will look to take some calm, composed possession in with Sparks interfering with the play very well. Dylan in the corner with Sharkbaits, but Sharkbaits and Sparks working really well in their defense to keep this KFC crew away from their goals. Wow, that could have been a bit deadly, but lucky there was a few players up in the air there, and Dylan and Sparks happy to hold their defensive ground for their players as KFC boys applying offensive pressure from each side of the goals. Sharkbait and Sparks doing well to read that play, and now they send it down in the KFC boys half. Sharkbait over the top of Robs. Dylan saving that goal though. KFC boys, we've seen how great their defense has been all match, and it is working out for them here in Game 4, but they need to capitalize on some goals as Dylan is there and in for the KFC boys. 2-1. Remaining cool, calm and composed. Sharkbait was there, but unfortunately took himself out of the play. Dylan taking that goal, capitalizing on that opportunity. 2-1. 2 minutes 22 left on the clock. Dylan win the kickoff for the KFC boys, and Sparks putting it back into neutral territory. Sparks up in the air to contend with that and tap it down in the KFC boys territory, but Robs so calm and composed, happy to wait for that ball to come through. Sharkbait contending there well with Robs. Sparks will be in here for the Black Hawk crew, but he just veers over to the side, and Robs allowing KFC boys to reset and send the ball to Sparks, and Sparks sends it down right back to where it was. A bit of ping pong going on here on the left hand side of the wing. Oh, opportunity gone missing there for the KFC boys as Black Hawk Gaming save that. Sharkbait could be in here. He's blown up by Robs. Robs, that was much needed. Saving that goal, and Dylan. Oh, they are asserting themselves in this game, getting aggressive and applying physical pressure. Sparks, what a save from that hit off the wall from Robs. The KFC boys are looking to get this game win. They are not out of this. Sharkbait with a flick over his opponents. This could be an opportunity for Black Hawk Gaming, and it is. Sharkbait taking both of his opponents right on, flicking it over Dylan, bumping Robs out of the way. Wow, that didn't mean and scoring the goal there for Shark. There off a Sharkbait for Black Hawk Gaming. 3-1, 1 minute 5 left on the clock. Rob's winning the kickoff there for KFC boys. They can still make a comeback, but they need to score the next 2 goals to get it to overtime. And Robs with a deadly possession in there. Dylan will keep this offensive play on. Sparks will blow up Robs. 2v1 for a little bit. Sharkbait send it down into their territory. Robs respawning at great time to keep the ball out of a threatening position. KFC boys not giving up. They're going right to the final second. As Sharkbait goes for another shot on goal. Sparks is there, just missing. Maybe Dylan's presence there help apply the pressure. Sparks, but a save from Robs. Sees KFC boys not concede another goal. 3-1, 15 seconds left on the clock. Can KFC boys do it in 10 seconds? I'm not too sure. Sparks get it over his opponents and sets it up for his teammate. Sharkbait is in to put the nail in the coffin. Black Hawk Gaming, 4 points to 1. 6 seconds left on the clock. Wow, in Game 4 on Aquadome. I'm not sure if the KFC boys have enough time to do it unless they are very, very lucky. It could be a kickoff goal here, but it's not going quick enough. Black Hawk Gaming will win the game and will win the match between the KFC boys here this afternoon to kickstart the round, ladies and gentlemen. What an epic match from the KFC boys and Black Hawk Gaming. Black Hawk Gaming secure their first pilot season match win against the KFC boys 3-1. But in that final game, winning it 4 points to 1. Wow, what an epic match and what an incredible way to start the round 2 matches here this afternoon. Archer Bobby 222, were your predictions 3-2 for the KFC boys? Was that correct?
It was 3-2 to the KFC boys, so Black Hawk Gaming has proven me wrong this afternoon. Ooh. It has been a tough battle so far in round 2. We've seen this match here between the KFC boys and Sharkbait. We've also had, and Black Hawk Gaming. We also have all of round 1 and the round 2 match we had last night on our YouTube channel in our past lives. So if you missed any of them, don't be afraid to go back and check them out. It has been a wild ride up until this point, and we have even more matches coming your way. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, to continue experiencing this incredible round 2 of the ATL Rocket League pilot season. I look forward to it. We have some incredible matches upcoming. Thank you to the KFC boys and Black Hawk Gaming for that incredible match. And thank you to everyone who has also voted in the polls in the community section of the YouTube. Keep in mind all the games that will be happening, all the matches that will be happening today. The predictions are there for you to place your score. So don't miss out on that opportunity to see who wins all of these upcoming matches. Get ready for it, everyone. Thank you, Linksy, for having me so far in the commentary box as well. Everybody make sure to get up, have a stretch, have something healthy to snack on, and a drink of water, because we are going to be absolutely gasping in the upcoming matches. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Linksy, and I'm looking forward to it.
Wowee, what a ride. Commentating on this intense match between the KFC boys and Black Hawk Gaming. Along with all the round 1 action we have already seen and the beginning of round 2 last night, it's been an absolute blast so far. You can relive these epic battles on our live section of the channel, like Archie mentioned. But we are going to take a brief 10-minute break as we prepare for the next match this afternoon, Underbots versus Ultraviolet Esports. Don't forget to place your predictions in the community section for all of the matches today. With round 1 already wrapped up, and as we continue to charge into round 2, check out our Discords, our social medias, and website for all round results and upcoming matches across Division 1, 2, and 3. Gear up for an epic 6 more weeks of awesome plays in the ATL 2023 Rocket League pilot season. Make sure to get yourself some water and some healthy snacks. Stretch, get some fresh air, because we have an exciting match between 2nd and 3rd coming up. Underbots in 2nd, UVE in 3rd. UVE looking to maintain their undefeated record alongside VKR. Underbots looking to respond after their defeat from VKR last night. We will catch you in about 10 minutes' time. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the ATL Rocket League 2023 Pilot Season Round 2. We have an exciting match about to begin. Underbots versus Ultraviolet Esports, as you can see there on your screen. Wow, I hope you guys had a refreshing break. Got yourself some water, maybe a fresh snack, something to, I don't know, maybe a banana. Banana's always good. I was told smashing a banana after you have a workout is one of the best things you could do, even exercising, playing football, whatever it might be. Gaming could definitely fall into that there, but we have an exciting match and we hope that you guys are ready for this match between Underbots and Ultraviolet Esports. Now, Underbots are the home team for this match. So, therefore, the home team, if you are unaware, the home team gets to select 3 maps out of the best of 5 games, and the away team gets to select 2. So, we are starting off on Forbidden Temple, which was selected by the home team in the Underbots. Very exciting match coming up. Underbots took on Vikings Rebellion last night. A very tough team, but they did very well against a very tough team. 3-1 going down to Vikings Rebellion, but winning their first match in the pilot season against TO3. Here today against Ultraviolet Esports, the lineup: Griffin B91, the captain of Underbots, and alongside the captain is Blazin Sevens. The lineup for Ultraviolet Esports: the skipper, Captain Stay Red, appearing for the first time since the preseason in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. And alongside Stay Red is Skeptic, who played alongside Confusions last week in their debut, looking to maintain an undefeated record here this afternoon against Underbots like Vikings Rebellion. Archer Bobby 222, what are you most looking forward to in this match? And maybe a cheeky score prediction.
Well, I'll start off with my score prediction because I have already been thinking about this since the moment this match was scheduled. Now, as Linksy was saying, these two are very powerful teams. We've already seen them so far in round 1 versing completely different opponents. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go up against each other. Now, we have Red and Skeptic. They have formed together before. Maybe not particularly in the ATL Rocket League pilot season, but they have formed together before. We've seen this interesting collaboration between the two in this team, and I think that they're going to be able to use composure to get through this match. And I do think that UVE can take this match on from the start all the way until the end. But UB, now we have 2 very amazing players, but with a little bit less experience than our 2 from Ultraviolet Esports. So UB have had the opportunity to play in the ATL field, but it's going to be interesting to see if the experience may let them down, but I know that they won't let it hold them back. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these teams go up against each other. I know that UB is going to put in a very powerful performance. So in the end, my predictions are UVE 3, UB 2. I always love to see that tiebreaker. So good luck to both teams in Game 1 and this match of Division 2.
Archer Bobby 222, your predictions 3-2 UVE to claim this match. Now, we've taken a look at the season standings. UB in second as of current, but that could change if Archie's predictions are correct. But if UB defeat Ultraviolet Esports, they will hold second and contend up there with Vikings Rebellion. We saw they defeated the over 30s 3-2 last week in a thrilling match. Coming back in style after TO3 almost looked to secure it. They were up 2-1. UB came back to claim it 3-2 after winning the first game of that match. So No doubt we're going to see an exciting one as UVE won their first game and look to maintain that and keep that momentum going into this match. Underbots aren't a team that you can score goals on easily. We have seen how they defend their goal line and how they send the ball offensively into their opponent's half. So our players are almost ready here to start their match. Looks like Ultraviolet Esports is warmed up and all ready to go. Don't forget to place your predictions in the community section. We have polls running there. We'd love to hear what you guys think and who you think will win this match and the rest of the matches occurring today in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Our dogs are upset at something. Forbidden Temple, Game 1, selected by Underbots. Game 2, selected by Ultraviolet Esports on Champions Field. Game 3, Underbots selected Neo Tokyo Hacked. Ultraviolet Esports selecting Urban Central for Game 4. And if we go to Game obviously 4 or 5, if it's not a clean sweep, which I don't think it'll be a clean sweep. If we go to Game 5, Dead Eye Canyon is where we'll be seeing it out. Very exciting match on our hands. Stay red, no doubt. Looking forward to seeing okay, I'm sorry, I just got taken away from something there. I apologize. I am back. Stay Red is no doubt eager to debut here in the pilot season. We know we're sitting in the preseason, but missing out on round 1. Looking forward to round 2 here. Players seem set to go. Forbidden Temple is where we are going to start. What are your predictions? Let us know in chat if you'll join us in the live stream. Our players are loading into Forbidden Temple. It's looking gorgeous, Forbidden Temple. Look at those cherry trees as the players spawn in. We got all of UVE in. We have all of Underbots in, ready to take this match. Look at the Fennec coming in from Griffin and Skeptic there. Here we go. Game 1. Underbots winning the kickoff, but Red is there for a calm, composed wall dribble. Sending it deep into their territory and a shot on goal off the start. Goal for Stay Red. Sorry, I've just seen what you were seeing on stream there. So let me fix that up for you guys because that was not fixed earlier. Ultraviolet Esports, Red taking his first goal in the pilot season and scoring that against the Underbots. The Skeptic, we know how comfortable he can be up in the air there. Underbots, though, not afraid to take the battle up in the air. Griffin shot on goal, but just missing. Underbots, how will they respond after conceding a goal? Great save from Blazons. Ultraviolet Esports are putting the pressure onto Underbots, but Underbots are doing very well to compose themselves. Great fake from Blazons, saw Skeptic take himself out of play, but Reds continue to apply the pressure and centering ball. No one's there other than Blazon. Skeptic continuing with Blazon off the wall. We know the aggression from UVE sometimes. Double tap attempt not working out for Underbots there. But Griffin with multiple shots on goal. Red saving that for Ultraviolet Esports. We're minute 10 in. 1-0 UVE lead. Underbots doing very well not to concede another goal. And you can see Ultraviolet Esports have picked up the pace of this game. Griffin with an opportunity, but Red there with some tricky plays in the air to stop the ball from being centered. Underbots, ball now in their territory, but the skipper, captain of Underbots, is there to keep the ball away from any potential threat. Oh, wow, Skeptic's blown up Blazing. The Outlaw Griffin blew up Skeptic. Red off the wall. But both players from Underbots are there to stop that shot on goal. 1-0, and Underbots are doing very well to not concede another goal here against the Ultraviolet Esports roster. Skeptic and Red look to reset their offense, but Blazing interferes and Griffin blows up. Stay Red. Blazins look to go for a dribble in, and Red spawning a great time to interfere with that play. Red and Skeptic setting up their offensive play now on the Underbots. Blazing, great read. Underbots now send the ball down to UVE, but Skeptic contending, potential set up on goal, centering ball. Griffin's there, but not enough boost. Red is there, double tap and 10 moment. Rule 1 between Blazin and Griffin. Lucky they broke that one, otherwise it could have been a goal from UVE. As Underbots see the ball down in UVE's half here, Red looking after that goal to stop anything from slipping through. 2 minutes 10 left on the clock. Oh my god, I apologize that keeps happening there. Blazins maybe trying to set up a double tap attempt for his teammate, but now Skeptic and Red reload on the offense. Great save from Griffin. That was deadly from Ultraviolet Esports. Remaining calm and composed in such a high intensity moment. Griffin with some composure and possession, but Red and Skeptic see that out the wing. Setting up for another offensive play. Great play from UVE, but a great save from Blazin. Sees Underbots not concede another goal. Doing very well here on their defense. Ultraviolet Esports really creative in their team plays when going into offense. And Underbots doing very well to read it as Griffin blows up Skeptic, and Griffin's in off a Blazers pass for Underbots to tie it up. The demos, the damage it can do when they capitalize on that opportunity and cause the chaos that they could. Red unfortunately not being able to get back and stop that goal. 1-1. Skeptic passes it to the side for Red. Red goes off the wall. Pop off the top of the car, but not working out as Underbots interfere with the play. Blazin centering, ball blown up. Red, and a shot on goal from Blazin sees Underbots take the lead. 2 points to 1. Underbots becoming aggressive and physically applying themselves with demos in this game. The captain allowing that ball to go through for Underbots. Blazin scoring his goal. 2 points to 1. 1 minute 2 left on the clock. We know what Ultraviolet Esports is capable of, and they can pull this back. But Blazin saving another shot on goal there from UVE. How will UVE respond as they score a goal off a Red? Just straight down the guts, putting Blazin right on the spot. And unfortunately not working out for the Underbots there, but UVE scoring another goal in the likes of Red. 2-2, 48 seconds left there. Nothing separating these teams on the scoreboard as Red passes that back to Skeptic, and Skeptic loves the aerial work. We know how much he loves that as Red pops it over the top of his opponents, but Griffin, great read to send it into the corner, allowing Underbots to reset their defensive structure. Griffin's keeping that in the corner and allowing Blazins to try and clear it, but Skeptic, great centering ball, bumping UVE out of the way was Blazins there. Griffin and Blazins doing very well against Skeptic and Red there in their offensive plays. Opportunity just veering across to the side for Blazins there, but Blazin keeps it in the corner. Contending there with Red. Red will keep it in the corner for UVE to allow him set up. That will touch the ground. We go into overtime for the first game of this match. Both of these teams really want their first game win and ultimately the match win here. Blazins keeping that ball away from the center and continuing with Skeptic, blowing Skeptic up. Griffins will send it deep into UVE territory, but Red is there to maybe that was a great pass, unintentional maybe from Red, but it worked out well for UVE. No doubt in my mind, he was trying to get that ball as close to his teammate than his opponent. As UVE see the ball in Underbot's half, Skeptic's trying to be a little bit tricky, but Griffin bumps it out of the way. Almost a goal there from Red, but that shot on goal just missing. Very lucky for Underbots as they have it in UVE's half, and Red will blow Griffin up there after all the demos Underbots have put onto UVE in this match. No doubt UVE will be looking to put more on. Blazins with the aerial assault, but not working. The aerial dribble interfered with Skeptic. Oh, Red passed it back to Skeptic there, but that didn't work out well for Skeptic with the backflip, and Underbots continue to apply the offensive pressure. We have seen the ball in UVE's half more in this overtime than in Underbots' half. So if Underbots can crack this defense here, which they almost did, Blazins trying to crack through, but Stay Red held his ground, and now UVE seen in Underbots' half. Griffin with open net opportunity. Underbots could take the first game here. They have all the time in the world, but Red with the save! Red gets back in time to save it for UVE. It was all but Underbots. 99.9% and Stay Red keeps UVE in, allowing Skeptic to respawn. The pace and the intensity of this game has picked up as Skeptic bumps Griffin out of the way, and Blazins contends with Red there, trying to get it over Skeptic, but Skeptic saving the goal. What a game of Rocket League. UVE and Underbots really both wanting to win this first game. No one letting anything slip through, but Blazins with an opportunity. No! Skeptic! What happened to Skeptic? Skeptic had left the match. Blazins was blown up. I thought Skeptic was going to save it. The first game of the match. Underbots claiming it in an unfortunate change of events there for Ultraviolet Esports. 3 points to 2. We are just going to back out to the main menu here so Skeptic can join back in. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Archibald will be 2-2-2. Wow, what a very epic start to this match. Underbots taking the first one in overtime, but unfortunate series of events there for Ultraviolet Esports.
That overtime was incredible. UVE in that last moments, really, in that overtime, they were under such an incredible amount of pressure to defend their goals as much as they could. We had UB down UVE's half again and again, backing their teammates up to get those goals lined up, and in the end, Underbots did take victory there in that game. So it was an incredible start to this match between these two teams, and I think UVE, that composure that they had in that overtime, I think is going to be crucial for them to be able to execute exactly the success that they are looking to find in this match against Underbots. So it's going to be interesting to see the next game. Predictions are going interestingly okay so far from my end. If anybody else has predictions, make sure to chuck them into the polls of the community section on our YouTube channel. Good luck to both teams. I think UVE could take this next game in the bag if they keep that composure and keep that calmness, because setting each other up is what they do best. So good luck to both teams and have fun.
Wow, what an epic way to start the match. Underbots claiming game 1 on their home selected map. But we're going to go into game 2, and UVE have selected this arena we will be playing on, and it is Champions Field. So I think we just had a little Wi-Fi glitch there, unfortunately, right at such a crucial moment, and we understand how punishing technology can be sometimes there. So game 2, hopefully we don't see that occur again for Ultraviolet Esports. Oh. Okay. I think the players might need a reset. So what I'm going to do So everyone on stream is aware. I'm just going to restart the party for them. You don't need to worry. I'm going to be right here, and we'll let the players' game sort themselves out, because we know how bad it can be. We appreciate all of the cooperation and patience while we bear with these technical difficulties. We got UVE in G to G. Hopefully everything is all good over there for the Underbots. No doubt feeling good after that first game. Archie Bobby 222 predicting UVE to win 3-2, but Underbots taking the first game. It's good momentum. Ultraviolet Esports do have a better idea now on how Underbots operate. And so do Underbots with UVE after that first game. So going forward into the next games, I'm very intrigued to see how the teams will respond to each of their offensive plays and defensive structures. We are just awaiting Underbots. Hopefully there's no issues occurring there for them. The skipper. Exciting match to kickstart it all. 3 points to Underbots, leading game 1 and leading the match. Exciting stuff for them over at Camp UB. UVE looking to respond in this second game on Champions Field. They did select this arena, so no doubt in my mind they selected it for good reason. We'll see if that corresponds. Underbots winning their selected map. After this game, we do go back to the selected map of Underbots. And no doubt we'd probably be going to game 4 from what we're seeing there in game 1, and potentially all the way to a tiebreaker. These teams are keeping it nice and close. Champions Field awaits us in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Our players spawning in to this spectacular looking field. Look at all that space. And look at all those champions as they prepare for battle. UVE winning the first kickoff in the likes of Red blazing, interfering with it, but Skeptic reading it well. The shot on goal. UVE going ham, and Red scoring the first goal of game 2. 1-0, 10 seconds into the game. What a fast and intense offensive play from Ultraviolet Esports, not letting that ball slip away and creeping it closer and closer to their goals. Blazins winning the kickoff though there for Underbots. Skeptic, we know how comfortable he can get in the air with those aerial dribbles, as Blazins and Underbots look to send the ball down the UVE half. Red really injecting himself with every contest possible, and Skeptic backing up his skipper when he can. Double tap opportunity, but veering off to the side there. Underbots can recover and reset. Griffin with an open net opportunity. Bumping Skeptic, but what a save from Skeptic. Not allowing Underbots to score, and Red with a power shot on the UB goal, but saved there well from the Underbots. U-bots there. Griffin with some slower gameplay to send it down into UVE's half, and it working out well for them. It's saved there from Red off of Blazin's attempt on goal. Skeptic and Red look to send it down into UV's half, deep in their territory. Griffin's faking maybe, but popping it over. Griffin's was Red there. Blazin's now looking to send it down into UVE territory. We have seen the offensive plays pick up from UVE and they are keeping the ball down in Underbot's half. Underbots are getting cracks out there and almost working out, but lucky that bit off to the side for Ultraviolet Esports as Red blows up Griffins and a shot on goal for Skeptic, saved by Blazons. Red applying the offensive pressure and Skeptic, they're just bouncing off of each other in these offensive plays, and Blazons and smacking Red out of the way, applying physical pressure. Griffin's just holding his ground as UVE apply this aerial bombardment onto Underbots. The Underbots are doing very well to hold their ground as Blazon blows up Red. Griffins is in for Underbots off of that demo. We have discussed and we all know how punishing demos can be, and Underbots seem to apply demolitions into their plays to capitalize on those opportunities. Sees the score 1-1 after great momentum from Ultraviolet Esports and great pressure being applied from UVE onto Underbots. For Underbots to respond like that is great, but Red immediately, almost but immediately responds straight down the guts. Double tap and allowing that bounce to the side over his opponents, putting them in a tricky and awkward position. UVE take the lead back, 2 points to 1, 2 minutes 36 left on the clock. Red with an aerial dribble in, but Blazons will pop that away. Griffin over the top of his opponents. Now Blazons could get the goal in here for Underbots, but not working out in his favor there. UVE reset their defense, and Skeptic saves that shot on goal from Griffins as UVE take a shot on goal themselves, looking to maintain the offensive pressure on, but not a great hit from Skeptic as Griffins is there. Skeptic makes up for his mistake though and sends it back down to UV territory. Griffins great aerial interference with Skeptic's aerial bombardment. Griffins could be in. Double tap attempt. Blazons is there, but will not take the opportunity as UVE send it right down the guts back to Underbots, both contending and committing in that defensive play. Skeptic, Blazon saving that ball from Skeptic's play in UVE. Red contending and aggressive contentions sees him winning the 50s. And Skeptic backs those up almost every time to send it into the offensive plays or potential goals. 2 points to 1, 1 minute 15 left. Skeptic and Red now facing some Underbots offense. Griffin backs off from Red taking up the ball and into UB half. Blazon saving another goal taken by Red. Griffin holding his ground there for the Underbots, trying to get it over the top of his opponents. But we know Red and Skeptic, their defense can be hard to crack, but UB, particularly in that first game, showed us that they can do it and how they can do it. Skeptic's up in the air again, helping his teammate out. What a great team play from Ultraviolet Esports. Wow. Skeptic just allowing his teammate, his captain, to take that in and hitting the crossbar to bounce in for Ultraviolet Esports, extending their lead 3 points to 1 and making it that little bit harder for Underbots to come back. But it is still possible. 30 seconds left, and you never know what could happen. Ultraviolet Esports looking very strong in this game though, as UB look to reset their offense and send it down in Ultraviolet Esports corner. Red's there to contend with Blazons, and Skeptic and Griffins go for a contest, but Griffins won that contest. Red in great positioning. I don't think there'll be enough time for Underbots as Skeptic scores another goal for Ultraviolet Esports. 4 points to 1, 6 seconds on the clock. Ultraviolet Esports lead this second game 4 points to 1, a 3-point margin. Underbots trail by 3 here in this game. Blazons will save that goal, not allowing another to concede. Potential shot on goal and potential opportunity for Underbots, but Blazons trying to keep that alive. Skeptic happy to keep going. Ultraviolet Esports winning game 2, 4-1 on Champions Field. Archer Bobby 222, your predictions of Ultraviolet Esports winning 3-2 could happen.
It is back to an even playing ground once again. 1 game win in the pockets of each of these teams with that 3-point margin win for Ultraviolet Esports. I think they were looking to gain something as such after that unfortunate goal that was potentially let in. It may not have gone in last game in that overtime. So I think that UVE were looking to create this, and I do think that they'll be coming in very feisty and furiously into the next game. I am looking to see Underbots working together a little bit more as a team. I know that they have done it before, and I know that they can do it again. They are fantastic when it comes to creating pressure onto UVE, but when it comes to converting those goals, those shot-on goals, I think that is what is going to get them through the next game. So good luck to both teams.
Here we go. Going into game 3, the home team Underbots have selected this match, and we are on Neo Tokyo Hacked. So we've seen the trend so far that the home team, or the team that select the map in this match, has won. Will that trend be broken? Will Ultraviolet Esports continue their game win streak, or will Underbots respond after conceding that game 4-1? Ultraviolet Esports applying the offense on nice and early to Underbots, but Blazing's great response immediately sees the ball deep in UVE territory, but Red keeping the ball away from the center of play there. Same with Skeptic. Griffin and Blazing's both contending with Ultraviolet Esports in that play, but Stay Red holding back a little bit more now after seeing that Underbots are picking up their pace in offense and trying to get the ball down there, but Skeptic has a crack through here and looks to get a goal, but it just gone off to the side. Unfortunate for UVE, but great there for Underbots as they don't concede a goal. This could be in for UVE. A great play from Red. Great pass. A contest coming in from Blazins, but Red winning that 50 for Skeptic to score off of that. Ultraviolet Esports take the first goal of game 3 on Neo Tokyo. 4 minutes 7 left on the clock. There is plenty of time left for Underbots to respond and potentially take this game, game 3, on Neo Tokyo. Red sees it up the wall, trying to pop it over his opponents, but great contest in the air from Griffin. Sees that ball in Underbots' possession now. Skeptic contending to pass it to his teammate, but Blazins following up with the 1%ers applying the pressure on the UVE. Red saw the opportunity, but Griffin there to stop that. UVE and Underbots. Underbots are matching it. Blazins could be in here, but Red reading that well. Sending it across the other side and could be in for UVE. Unfortunately is Griffin couldn't redirect that or get it out of the center. And UVE take another goal there in the likes of Red. 2-0. Just unfortunate there for Griffin. But there is still enough time in game 3 for Underbots to respond as UVE take the first 2 goals of the match. All tied up on the match series. Red saves that shot on goal from Blazins. Griffin, great aerial contest. Skeptic there looking after UVE's goal. Now Red's taking another shot on goal. Skeptic's there. That could be in, and he is. UVE extend their lead 3-0. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Not even 2 minutes into this game, and UVE have scored 3 points. Great teamwork coming in from Ultraviolet Esports, and great teamwork in defense, particularly in these deadly plays from Ultraviolet Esports on Underbots. But Skeptic scoring another goal and a hat-trick in this game to extend Ultraviolet Esports lead 4-0. 2 minutes 59 in. Well, Skeptic and Red not holding back, asserting themselves in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. The most goals they have scored in this match against Underbots is 4 points. The biggest point margin has been 3 points. Blazons is there to save that goal. UVE becoming more comfortable in their offensive setups. Sees Underbots becoming a little bit more defensive and conservative because of the threatening plays coming in from UVE. Wow. Great composure from Red. Sees that ball go in, but Blazons holding his ground there with Griffin to save the ball from going in. Red leading UVE, trying to lead him down the guts, but Blazons just missing that one. This could be deadly, and Skeptic will capitalize on that opportunity. 5 points to 0 through Skeptic's goal there. The clearance off of Red. Ultraviolet Esports, 5 points to 0. 2 minutes 15 left. Sees the biggest score and biggest margin here in this match so far. How will Underbots respond as UVE becoming more comfortable in the air? We know when... Oh, Skeptic's blown up. The captain of Underbots. Blazons contending with Red up in the air and winning that contest, but Red wrapping around well. Send it side to side to keep it out of a deadly position. That could be a shot on goal. Oh, Griffins was there able to save it. But the aerial off the wall goal from Red sees Ultraviolet Esports extending their lead. Oh, unfortunate for Griffins. It was there. It was there, but just rolling through. Conceding another goal. Underbots really seeking a goal here to stop the bleeding that UVE are doing on the scoreboard to the Underbots. Pass back to Blazons and Griffin there, but unfortunate for Griffin, sees the ball back down in Underbots' half. We know that UVE like to creep the ball up onto their opponents. Skeptic trying to set up his captain there, but Griffin reading that play well to not concede any goals in that play. UVE keep and continue to apply the pressure onto the Underbots here, and Skeptic will be in for another goal, cracking open the defensive structure of the Underbots, being sucked into the play there. Unfortunately, Griffin not being able to connect with the ball in that play, and Skeptic capitalizing on another opportunity off the great offensive pressure coming in from Ultraviolet Esports onto the Underbots. The Underbots are doing well to maintain their ground, but Ultraviolet Esports looking to get a bit of vengeance from the demos early on. Oh, wow, Griffin almost in with a goal, but just hit the side. Skeptic now looking to clear it out from the corner through the wing. Blazon's great contest. Sees Red take the ball out of UVE's half. Griffin just missing that. Red could be setting up his teammate here. Skeptic's there. Blazon's interfering well. Veering the ball off to the side. They'll try and get the ball out straight through the guts here, but Skeptic happy to see it down the wing and in the corner of Underbots. 25 seconds left on the clock. Underbots yet to score a goal in this game. A very strong performance from Ultraviolet Esports here on game 3. 10 seconds left. Can the Underbots at least get one goal on the board? Or will Ultraviolet Esports keep them goalless here in game 3? A very big statement from UVE in game 3. Winning game 3, 7 points to 0. A very big statement across the pilot season statement. We are going to take a brief 5-minute break so our players can get some water, go to the bathroom, have a healthy snack, or change their cars if they need. And during this little break, ArcherBobby222 is going to share some exciting insights with us from what we have seen in this match so far. Ultraviolet Esports leading 2-1 after that dominant win, 7 points to 0.
So far we have seen 3 incredible games in this match. Let's take a little bit of a look back into the scores from these past 3 games now. In the first game of this match, Underbots indeed did take their win, and the first win of this match against Ultraviolet Esports, 3 points to 2 in the second game. Ultraviolet Esports came back after just losing that game in an overtime against Underbots. So Ultraviolet Esports took that second game 4 points to 1 against the Underbots. So Ultraviolet Esports had started their momentum. They sure did. In game 3, 7 points to 0 that we have just witnessed. And an extraordinary turn in tables from game 1. It has literally been so close. I know that a little bit of adjustments will make all the world of difference for these two teams. And whatever Ultraviolet Esports is doing right now, it is working for them, as we can see so far in the scores. So in that last game, it was pretty incredible to see how these players work together and how they actually executed these plays. And not in the last game, but the game before that, game 2 in this match, a phenomenal pass, a real statement of what teamwork can do there for UVE in game 2 was insane. A pass down from Skeptic on the roof straight to Red for a lineup of the goal. Those moments are incredibly important when it comes down to actually converting the goals that these teams are lining up. And as I said, Ultraviolet Esports is doing a fabulous job at that so far. So it's going to be interesting to see whether Ultraviolet Esports will come through and win the next game, winning them the match series 3-1. I know we've had some predictions in the chat for that. So it is going to be interesting to see if that is the turn of events. But I do believe that we have a powerful team here for the Underbots. And I really do think that Griffin and Blazing 7 are going to try and find some different tactics and some different strategies to be able to get over and really through this powerful UVE roster. So as I was saying at the start, Red and Skeptic, they have worked together before, and maybe not on the ATL field, but they have worked together before in UVE. And I think that really the experience that Red and Skeptic have on this field and in this environment really help them step forward without nerves, without worrying how they're going to go. All they know is that the win is in their mind. So maybe losing that first game was a little bit of a kickstart to their flow in this match. So Underbots, we've seen a powerful performance from them so far, but just not cutting it for this match. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Underbots come through and taking this next game, that would take us to a tiebreaker. And we know Archer Bobby loves to see those tiebreakers. So looking forward to it. And really, I would love to see, even though the predictions have closed after first game, I would love to see the game predictions from you guys so far. In that 7-point game win in the last game that we saw, Ultraviolet Esports, Skeptic scored 5 of those goals and Red scored 2 of those goals. So, and I really think that comes down to the way that they're working together on the field, and you can see whether or not they have to take it back into a defensive position to move it back into attack, they're not afraid to do so. And I think that is very, very important for their team. So, pardon me, I'm looking forward to see really the strategies and the impact the Underbots have to make into this match so far. So get your predictions into chat. Again, we're making sure that our players have a moment to take a breath in this intense moment and this intense match. So this best of 5 series could be over in the next game, but we will just have to wait and see. You will not find the answer out anywhere but here whilst it happens, so don't go anywhere. If you guys enjoy the ATL pilot season so far and you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get the notifications of each and every match that happens here in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Now I'd like to take a brief moment to just let you in on some thrilling news if you haven't already heard, and it's going to add an extra layer of excitement to your ATL Rocket League pilot season experience. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the exclusive realm of the ATL VIP Season Pass. Now I know that some of you guys have heard about this before, but If you're not aware, there is a 50% off discount at the moment to become an absolute VIP of the ATL Rocket League pilot season. And what's in it for you, you might ask? Imagine this. Exclusive access to VIP events and a special seat just for you in the VIP Discord lounge. You also are access into the dedicated channel just for the pilot season. And again, 50% off. You won't see it anywhere else. It's not just a pass. It is unlocking a world of privileges for the ATL Rocket League pilot season, and it won't last forever. So if you want to snag your 50% off VIP pass, AustralianEsportsGroup.com/ATL is where to go. Now, again, do not go anywhere. We have another game in this match and potentially a tiebreaker. So do not take a step away unless you are making sure that you're staying hydrated and well fed. We have the entertainment down pat. Thank you all for being here with us, supporting these teams. Without you guys, we would not be here for the ATL Rocket League pilot season. We have 6 incredible weeks upcoming, and we haven't even completed week 2. Round 2. Today, Sunday, we are witnessing some incredible matches between Division 1, Division 2 and Division 3. So whatever level of Rocket League you like, absolutely this is the place to be. And if you have any Rocket League mates that you want to team up with to join the ATL Rocket League pilot season, that is an option. And we are eager to welcome your debut into this season. Registrations will be closing soon, so don't miss out on that opportunity. Thank you so much, Linksy, for having me here in this short break, and we will see how this goes in the next game. Good luck to both teams.
Well, we are Bobby222, ladies and gentlemen, sharing some insights of the match at halftime there as we get ready to head into game 4. All players are ready to go. And as you can see on your screen, Ultraviolet Esports get to select this map, and they have selected Urban Central. So, sorry if you can smell that. I just burped onto the mic. How rude of me. Don't be like Linksy. Don't burp on the mics. Here we go, guys. Game 4. How will the Underbots respond after the 7-0 defeat in last game? As they win that kickoff in their favor, but Skeptics on for a goal off of that. Working out in the favor of UVE. First 4 seconds. Also working out there for Skeptic to score that goal. 1-0. UVE take the lead nice and early at the beginning of this game. Underbots, it's very neutral kickoffs, and they're getting the ball down into UVE's half off of that one. Skeptic not quite sure what to do. Maybe a little fake contest, but UVE in great positioning, trying to send it down the guts. We know they love the power shots down the guts of the field, and we know that they like to bring all of their plays down there. Well, not all of their plays, sorry. If they're going off the wall, they will go up into the air a majority of the time. We have seen a couple of fake attempts from Skeptic, which has seen them score goals as Blazin scores a goal on UVE. Griffin blowing up UVE member to allow his teammate to score a goal. 1-1. Underbots responding immediately. Griffin applied himself with a demo physically in his match. Blazin's getting bumped out of the way. 1v1 scenario. Red vs Skeptic, but Skeptic holds his ground there. And we're saying that when we see UVE take up the wall like this scenario, they will take it into the air and a power shot down to link in the center, meet in the center, and hopefully, like in that scenario, a player's there to slingshot the ball in. Red's blowing Griffin up for revenge. The Skeptic takes an aerial dribble in off the crossbar with that interference from Blazin. Griffin and Blazin look to set up their offenses. Griffin was trying to seek a demo on Red defending the goal line, but it didn't work out as UVE go right back onto the offense. UVE sending it from side to side. Ooh, a Skeptic almost on there. They're happy to send it side to side and center the ball for their teammate, if not for themselves. But Griffin's there, takes an opportunity, double tap attempt coming in from Griffin, but veering off to the side into the corner, allowing UVE to set up and reset their defense. Now they go on the offense. Red loves these dribble plays and blows Blazin up, but Blazin saves the goal, and Skeptic sends that ball in to secure a goal for Ultraviolet Esports off a Reds pass. Griffin was there, but unfortunately was not able to get there in time. Ultraviolet Esports 2 points to 1. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock. The Underbots have definitely matched Ultraviolet Esports here in Game 4. After that last game responding very well, Red with an aerial barrel roll in, but it didn't work out as Blazin saves that and bumps the Red. Skeptic is there to score the goal. We're seeing the trend. UVE love to come from the wing, bring it into the center, and if they don't score a goal, their teammate comes through and at least attempts, if not scores, the goal. And we've seen it happen twice in a row now from the UVE roster. Skeptic winning the kickoff, but Blazins is there, happy to take control possession. Oh, he's taking himself out of play there, flicking himself off the wall. Skeptic looking to pass it back to Red, but Blazins very smart, bumping him out of the way. Skeptic centering ball for UVE off the wall there. Red's there, but Blazins contends and saves that shot on goal from Ultraviolet Esports. Blazins, the captain, looks to take it down in UVE's half, trying to lure Skeptic in there, which kind of did work because Blazins sent it into deep UVE territory. It's almost like, though, when that happens, Red and Skeptic are happy for that. They want that to happen so they can send it deep back into Underbots territory and over their heads. As UVE setting themselves up here, Red, wow! Off of Skeptic's pass there, scoring a goal for Ultraviolet Esports. A double tap! An unintentional double tap. Griffin was there to interfere with the play, but Red with the positioning and momentum to secure the goal. 4 points won. 2 minutes left on the clock. There is enough time for the Underbots to make a comeback here in Game 4 as the centering ball there, but they cleared that. Ultraviolet Esports really giving it to UVE. Sorry, UB when they can. Griffin in a little bit of a bump off there with UVE and his own teammate. Skeptic very comfortable in the air, looking to go for a shot, and he gets that goal. What a goal! An aerial assault, an aerial bombardment from Ultraviolet Esports in this game. Oh my god! Getting smacked out of the way from Blazins, but still being able to bounce in, putting Griffin in a very uncomfortable position. How will Underbots respond, though, after conceding that goal? 5 points to 1, 90 seconds left on the clock. Red. Ultraviolet Esports just continue to stack on the pressure when and where they can, whether it's offense or defense. Becoming comfortable in the ATL Rocket League past season. A shot on goal from Skeptic, but not working out for UVE as Griffin clears that one for Underbots, and Blazins is there, popping it up, trying to maybe flick it over his opponents. Skeptic and Red recover well as they go to set up their offensive play. Griffin pops it over the top of Skeptic. Double tap opportunity, and Red will interfere with the play. Skeptic and Red happy to keep the ball in the corner there so they can set up their defense and go right in the offense. We've seen how quick the transition from defense to offense from UVE is and how powerful it can be. The Underbots are doing very well to interfere with their plays to stop that UVE flow happening that we so often see. And we know how much power they have in their gameplay when that happens. So for Underbots to be cracking that and slowing it down, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it in 15 seconds. 4 goals as Ultraviolet Esports continue to apply the pressure on to Underbots in defense. They will definitely look to keep the ball as far away from their own goal as possible. Underbots up there contending, but Ultraviolet Esports will take Game 4 and take the match. They're keeping it up. They're doing very well. Skeptic hungry for another goal, but Blazins looking to see that game out. Wow, Ultraviolet Esports claiming that game and ultimately claiming that match. That game winning 5-1 over the Underbots and winning the match 3-1. Congratulations to Ultraviolet Esports maintaining their undefeated match streak with the Vikings Rebellion there. Underbots giving UVE such a tough contest from Game 1. They took Game 1. A very, very tough contest in that. Game 2 was very close. In that third game, Ultraviolet Esports just seemed to adjust with the way Underbots were playing and applied all kinds of pressure when and where they could. But the Underbots did really well to hold their ground, remain calm and composed in very tricky situations and save some very tough goals. But Ultraviolet Esports, today, the stronger and the better team walking away the winners 3-1 over Underbots. Archer Bobby 222, your prediction 3-2. Just shy of that. But what an incredible match we just saw there from the Underbots and Ultraviolet Esports.
It truly was. Underbots put up such a fantastic fight, and really to have Ultraviolet Esports take the last 3 game wins, but Underbots having come in there, taking that first game win was a stance really against UVE. So I wouldn't say that UVE has in their mind the next time that they verse UB that it won't be a challenge, because it will. Certainly Underbots worked together well to make sure that they were not only stopping those goals from going in, but learning how to work together well on this field and against UVE, this powerhouse team. So well done, Ultraviolet Esports, for taking that win. Now, let's take a super quick look at the game scores. First game, 3-2 to the Underbots. Game 2 was 4-1 Ultraviolet Esports. Game 3, 7-0 for Ultraviolet Esports. Game 4, 5-1 for Ultraviolet Esports. So it was a very up and down match for these goals scored, and I think maybe Game 3 could have shaken up a little bit of a storm for the Underbots so that they came through and got that point in that last game. But really, I'm looking forward to these teams coming up against each other again, because I think after experience with each other and playing on this field against each other as opposing teams, I think a taste of it will really create that hunger for these teams to come back and create an even feistier fight, and especially Underbots coming through and getting that game win and that match win next time they come up against Ultraviolet Esports.
So, Ultraviolet Esports walking away with the chocolates this afternoon against Underbots. But it's not over. It's only round 2, and we have more epic matches on the way. The last match for Division 2 will be between the over 30s and Vikings Rebellion. We are looking forward to that match. The over 30s looking to claim their first match win after going down to the Underbots last weekend. And the Vikings Rebellion looking to maintain their undefeated streak and hold first position. We're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break, guys. Get up and get some water yourself. Have a stretch. Get some fresh air. Have a healthy snack. It's always important to stretch, particularly if you're gaming. You don't want to cause any injuries on yourself, all right? And particularly with the intense matches that we have on our hands here, we wouldn't want to see anyone missing out. So make sure to look after your health, guys. That's physically and mentally. And we'll see you back here for the epic match between the over 30s and Vikings Rebellion in just a brief moment's time. Hello and welcome back to the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. We all hope that you guys had a great break. You got up and looked after yourself, and you are ready for some more intense matches, an action-packed evening ahead. We have our last Division 2 match that you can see on your screen, the over 30s versus Vikings. Pretty much halfway through the matches of today at the end of this game, but we still have some very exciting matches on our hands. So the over 30s are the home team for this evening's match against Vikings Rebellion. The lineup for the over 30s: Dolly, the captain, debuting in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Alongside Dolly is Shivers on the over 30s. On the Vikings Rebelling, we have the captain, Confusion. Alongside Confusion is the Big O Feint, who debuted yesterday in last night's match. O Feint will be playing the entire match here this afternoon with Vikings Rebellion against the over 30s. Two newer players out of the 2 rounds we have had, playing alongside more experienced players in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. We're having a very exciting match on our hands, as we know Vikings Rebellion are currently sitting in first and TO3 in fourth. TO3 looking to get their first pilot season match win, and VKR looking to get their third pilot season match win. Archer Bobby 222, we have a very exciting match in our hands. Dolly debuting with TO3. Vikings looking to maintain their undefeated streak with the new roster this evening. What are your thoughts on the match and what are your predictions?
Well, I really do look forward to this match and to these lineups because really TO3 and Vikings both have a new player to the field. Well, we have actually seen Feint in one game from last match that the VKR team took on. So it was an interesting game. I know that Feint was shaking off some nerves, so it's going to be interesting to see how Feint goes throughout this entire match series with his teammate and skipper Confusion. But I know that Dolly here, the skipper of TO3, has been awaiting and has been excited to be able to step into this field of pure potentiality, and I think that pure potentiality vortex is there for TO3 tonight. So any opportunity that they can take to move themselves closer and closer to stopping VKR's streak, their match winning streak, and I think potentially we have an even closer matchup, one that VKR might need to prepare themselves for. I do think that these two on VKR, Confusion and Feint, will need a little bit of adjustment at the start and after the first game, but I know that they'll come in and crack up the field against the over 30. So I'm looking forward to it. I really would love to see a tiebreaker. I have been saying that for each and every match, but I think potentially we could see here a 3-1 win to TO3. That is my prediction. Make sure if you have a prediction to head to our community section in the in the YouTube channel, and that is where you can place your predictions. Who you think will take this match win? VKR, good luck with that remaining streak, but TO3 is on your tail now. Good luck.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting off on Aquadome, selected by the home team, the over 30s. Game 1 to kickstart it all. Vikings taking on the over 30s. How will the over 30s go against this dominant starting team in the ATL Rock League pilot season? As Dolly gets his first touch in the pilot season, sends it to a centering, tries to send it in a centering position, but Feint was great to interfere with that one there. No doubt that Dolly will be shaking off a few nerves as Shivers saves that goal for the over 30s. Confusion keeps it in the over 30s half there though. Dolly contending with Confusions in the corner. Feint's lurking around the back trying to get a goal, and I believe yet to get a goal in the ATL Rocket League pilot season as he contends there with Dolly, and a shuttle goal from Feint. Feint has scored for the Vikings Rebellion, the first goal of this match and in game 1, scored by Feint here in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Vikings Rebellion maintaining their strength with that goal. How will TO3 respond to VKR there as Dolly's up in the air, centering ball for TO3, but Feint contending well. Dolly popping it over Feint's head there. Confusion's holding his ground in defense. Now going straight on the offense. Shivers interferes with that play. Dolly up in the air to clear the ball from the center and keep following up. It's now Dolly versus Feint. Putting Feint on pressure. Centering ball from Dolly, and Shivers is in for TO3 off of Dolly's pass. What a response from the over 30s. The follow-ups and the 1%ers from Dolly gave them a centering position, and Shivers capitalizing on that opportunity for TO3. It's 1-1, a minute 4 into this game. Feint winning the kickoff for VKR and wrapping back round to apply some offensive pressure. Great setup, but Confusion's hanging back, looking after the free space behind them. Feint's rotating round. Confusion centering ball, but Dolly's there. Oh no, very lucky for Dolly, but Feint is there to clean it up and send it in for Vikings Rebellion to take the lead back for VKR. Feint scoring his second goal. Unfortunate there for TO3. They were all over it, but the ball did not go in the direction of their favour as though Faint wins another kickoff for Vikings Rebellion. Shivers is there. Looks to keep the ball in the corner to allow his teammate to set up and look after goal, and he's right there. Confusion sweeping round after Faint's play. Shivers and Dolly look to reset and send the ball forwards. Faint, great contest, centering ball, double tap attempt, Faint's in for a hat-trick with the Vikings Rebellion. Oh, it's like he's been playing for months. He's very comfortable here. Off of the wall, I thought he got a cheeky touch in there. So close. Confusions and Faints were there to make sure that ball went in. How will TO3 respond after conceding 2 goals? Dolly's up on the wall with the ball, looking for his opportunity to strike as Faint Confusions lurking around the back. Pass to the center. Shivers holding back, just missing that ball, taking himself out of the play. Great save from Dolly. Faint could have been in for another goal, and Dolly's just keeping the ball away from the center of field for TO3. Shivers taking it forward. Confusions passing it back to Faint. Faint's there to send it into the corner for TO3. Dolly not letting that ball be of any threat, and Shivers cleaning that up for TO3. Centering ball, and Confusions and Faint seem like they want these kinds of play from TO3 so they can keep applying their offensive plays. But Shivers looks to bring it up the side of the wall. Jumps off the roof. He could be touching it here. Off the flip reset, not working out for them, favor them, but they continue to apply offensive pressure, and Confusions with the calm, composed dribble in to extend Vikings Rebellion lead 4-1. Just injecting himself in that contest there and working out all in Vikings Rebellion favor. Unfortunate there for TO3. That was great pressure coming in from them, but Vikings Rebellion held their ground. No attempt from kickoff on TO3, so Confusions takes a shot on goal, but Shivers great save. They'll keep it in the corner so they can reset their defenses. Faint with a shot on goal in the corner, but Shivers looking to clear this ball out. Dolly's still there to hold defense, and defense he does as he saves it and now sends it forward for TO3. TO3 with an opportunity. Dolly shot on goal, but saved by Faint. Vikings Rebellion not letting the goals in easily as Shivers. Risky play, but worked out in their favour. But Faint is loving those plays, sweeping around the back to score another goal. Just positioning himself well. 5-1, extending the lead for Vikings Rebellion. A 4-point margin here in Game 1 on Aquadome. TO3, 90 seconds left on the clock. They could potentially do it, but this Vikings roster is proving tough and a tough cookie to crack. You're going to score goals against them as Shivers clears that ball. Calm, composed, trying to flick it over his opponents, and Confusion comes out of nowhere. Faint holding his ground well as he contended with Dolly and wins that contest. Shivers catching the ball, sending it up above the crossbar for Dolly. No one's there though. Dolly could be in. Another double tap attempt maybe. Confusions is all over these plays though. Interfering in all the aerial plays that he can. Letting TO3 know that if they're going to attempt that, they will have the physical pressure of VKR on them. And Shivers saving a slow shot on goal from Confusions there, which allows TO3 to bring their composed gameplay upfield, and Faint is just injecting himself very well into all aspects of this competition so far. Confusions off of that unfortunate mistake from Dolly. Scoring the goal off of that. 6-1, 29 seconds left. Unfortunate Shivers was there, but was power sliding to get himself in position in case that occurred. Vikings Rebellion leading this game on Aquadome. Faint winning another kickoff for VKR. Confusions was up in the air to contend, but that worked out well for TO3. Dolly's there to catch the ball as Confusions blows up Shivers. Dolly 1v1 with Faint. Faint reading that play very well to send the ball out of danger. Great clearance from VKR as they look to secure game 1. But can TO3 at least get another goal on the board? Faint going for a shot on goal, saved by Shivers. Dolly happy to see that ball touch that ground as VKR take the first game 6 points to 1. Archer Bobby 2-2-2. Very exciting game coming out from both rosters. VKR taking game 1 on Aquadome, selected by TO3. What are you thinking going forward?
Well, the big thing on my mind is I have been proven wrong here by VKR. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a rough start for them, just getting used to each other on the map as a new formed roster here. But in fact, Feint was the highest goal scorer, 4 goals on the scoreboard for his team out of 6. So really stepping into the shoes of a Viking right here in this match so far, and I'm looking forward to see what the over 30s have for us in game 2. We're looking forward to seeing some more goals landed there from the over 30s. They are working together well when it matters near the goals, but unfortunately for them, Vikings has been able to convert most of their shot on goals. So it's going to be interesting, and I wish both teams the best of luck.
So, Vikings Rebellion have selected this next map. We're on... Oh, sorry. Yes, we're on Beckwith Park. TO3 winning the kickoff on Beckwith Park there. As Confusion sends it down in deep into TO3 territory. Shivers is there to catch the ball and looks to send it back via VKR's way. Feint hopping around with Shivers there as Dolly and the Octane keeping the ball and the pressure on VKR. It was a shot registered with the game and saved from Confusion. Confusion with a dribble in, but great contest from TO3. Saw some hang time. Potential opportunities opening up here for TO3 on goals as they just seem like they're applying more offensive pressure onto VKR in the early stages of game 2 here. Confusion's lurking around, keeping his eye on that ball, but Shivers has other plans and looks to send it down VKR's way as Feint saves that ball and sends it down to the TO3 half. Shivers there though, not letting it go any further than the halfway mark, and we're a minute 10 into this game. No goals scored yet, so TO3 tighten things up as Dolly made a mistake on the side there, and Confusion scoring off of that. Unfortunate. Falling off the side. It was in position, but just over the top. Confusion saw the opportunity to take the first goal of the game here in game 2 on Beckwith Park. 1-0. Scored by Confusions. Tapped off the wall there. Tactical thinking from Confusions. Shot attempt from Feint there. The Confusions keeping the defensive pressure on after that demo. Shivers being smacked out of the way. Confusions continues to apply. Wow, that was almost in on the side there. But luckily it was just outside for Shivers to smack it and clear it out of the way. Now in VKR territory, we see how calm and composed Confusions is in these situations as they're set up here. VKR, Feint was in position and he still is on top of the crossbar, but Shivers and Dolly see the opportunity to take 2v1. Popping it over the top is Dolly there. Oh, Shivers is in for TO3. Working out in their favor. Great push from the over 30s. And they convert in the opportunity. Confusions was there, but they put him in a very awkward and uncomfortable position. 2 minutes 51 left on the clock. 1-1. TO3 respond. And they're right in this game. Dolly looking more comfortable. Taking the battle up in the air. Shivers looking to apply the pressure onto Confusion, but Confusion has cleared it. Dolly rotating around well for TO3. Now looking for some calm, composed possession. Working out well. Feint goes up. Clears it back to the corner. Dolly and Shivers are there. It goes right behind Feint as Shivers is in for another goal. TO3 take the lead here in game 2. 2 points to 1. 2 minutes 23 left on the clock. The over 30s stepping up to Vikings Rebellion and matching them. Dolly there to clean up off of Shivers' pass on the wall. Kickoff win. Faint's there to contend. But Dolly happy to put it in the corner. Shivers will blow up Faint. Confusions with an opportunity for goal, but just a bit too fast. Will attempt to send it for his teammate, and Shivers reading the play well. Faint off of the wall. Dolly, though, coming in to sweep it out for TO3. Vikings Rebellion are doing well to compose in this offensive pressure coming in from TO3 here in game 2. 1 minute 45 on the clock. We have seen the over 30s tighten up their defense. Even with the creativity coming in from VKR to get goals in, they're still stopping the goals, only keeping them to 1 goal at the moment. Confusion's just over the top of his opponents. He has an opportunity, but his opponents to get there in time. Faint, not enough as it veers over to the corner. Shivers and Dolly look to reset their defense. Confusion sending it over to the other side. How will Faint and Confusions crack this TO3 wall of defense as Dolly and Shivers are doing very well? If it's coming in fast or slow, they're doing well to read the plays, compose their defense, and send it right back down. That was a great read from Faint not to send it in to Dolly. Well, as they bump into each other there, it worked out better for Dolly than it did for Faint. Shivers with the attempt on goal, but Confusions, he's great at holding his ground and following the ball. Whether it's in the ground, we see it a lot on the ground, when people go for those goals. And if he has to jump up, he will, as he's got it into TO3's corner. 30 seconds left on the clock. No goals have been scored since that last goal of TO3. Both teams doing very well on their defense to not let any team score a goal, particularly TO3 holding this lead. Vikings Rebellion with less time to try and pull this back to a draw and then potentially take the lead of this game. Faint stepping it up. Could Faint be in? Shivers saves that threatening shot. Dolly sending it deep into VKR territory. And TO3, unless this ball can be kept up and sent down to TO3's half, they will win this game. Winning game 2 over Vikings Rebellion, 2 points to 1, tying the match up. Wow, Archer Bobby 222, the over 30s have done it.
They have indeed. VKR has got a running for them. TO3 working so well together in that game. Honestly, some of the plays I was gobsmacked. Working together well to actually bounce the ball over their opponents on multiple occasions, got them through to converting those goals. And I honestly am excited to see that the over 30s have stepped into a new level of comfort zone to verse this incredibly powerful VKR team. Now, we have Faint and Confusion. They are making every possible move to make sure that they do not allow the over 30s to take the next game. And I can see a very, very close game, closer than what we saw here, maybe even an overtime, because the pressure is on and the gameplay is absolutely tense. Good luck to both teams. It's going to be epic.
The over 30s shutting Faint down there, stopping him from scoring as many goals as he did in the first game, which no doubt helped them win that second game there, 2 points to 1. We're now heading to game 3, Champions Field, which was selected by the home team, the over 30s. So they lost the game on the first map they selected and then defeated the away team on the map they selected. If they can keep that, well, if Vikings Rebellion keep that trend and win this game, maybe we're seeing a pattern. But it seems like TO3 have become comfortable and adjusted with this Vikings Rebellion roster in Confusions and Faint. As TO3 send the ball down into VKR territory, Confusions looking to see that one out. And Shivers has other plans, setting his teammate up if Dolly's there. But Confusions was first man there to clear the ball. Centering opportunity, but Faint and Confusions doing really well to follow the ball and clear it as best they can. Shivers and Dolly seem more confident after taking that game win. The offensive play seems to be in the last 30 seconds happening from TO3 in Viking Rebellion's half. There's Confusions and Feint look to keep the offensive pressure onto their opponents here, but Dolly and Shivers are doing very well to read it and clean it out, send it into their half, and Shivers is in for TO3. Tricky gameplay, a calm, composed dribble, had Confusion confused and got it around the other side of Feint, putting Vikings Rebellion, wow, on their feet. TO3 scoring the first goal of Game 3. A minute and 13 seconds in. We have 3 minutes 45 left on the clock. Confusions setting the ball down into threatening positions for VKR, but Dolly's here. Dolly can be getting the goal here in this match, and he does for TO3. They extend their lead 2 points to 0. Teamwork makes the dream work, and the over 30s are showing us how that dream can work, leading the Vikings Rebellion 2-0 here in Game 3. 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. How will Vikings respond after conceding the first 2 goals here in Game 3? Feint clearing that ball away from the center, looks to take it down the wing, pops it over his opponents, but Dolly with the power shot out of there. Feint looking to keep the ball down in their half so they can create as many opportunities on goal for them. Definitely needing a goal as we approach the 2-minute mark, and Dolly is blown up by Feint, eliminating him from the game for 3 seconds here. Confusion with a power shot to his teammate, and Shivers read that very well. Dolly and Shivers, the teamwork. Indeed, for wow, Shivers is blowing up Confusion as well. A save coming in from Dolly. TO3 matching everything that VKR throw at them as Feint sends the demo right back at Dolly. Dolly injects himself into the contest. This ball has been seen a lot of time down in Vikings territory and around their goal more. The offensive plays are now starting to shine and come in from Confusion blowing up Shivers. The Vikings looking to demo when and where they can. Shivers saving that shot on goal from Confusions, but offense all from Vikings in the past 30 to 40 seconds. How will TO3 clean this ball out? A shot on goal, but we see the Vikings sweep through and not let that go through. We have a minute 50 left on the clock. What a save! Back-to-back shot on goals, back-to-back saves from each team. All players are doing so well. Wow! Confusions and Dolly have blown themselves up. Feint and Shivers are the 1v1, but the attempt from Feint just a bit too high. Shivers' presence, no doubt, making an impact on Feint's attempt there. It's really good to see Feint and Confusions seem very comfortable here, but needing to convert a couple goals here. We have a minute 15 left on the clock, and TO3, their defense has definitely tightened up since game 1, and their offense, the power and speed that comes behind it, has definitely picked up. VKR, wow, Feint being blown out by Shivers, but VKR having to really think about their plays. Dolly set up his teammate, no one's there, but Dolly carrying it in himself to take another goal for TO3. 56 seconds left on the clock, 3-0. The captain of TO3 putting another goal on the board to extend their lead. TO3 keeping Vikings Rebellion goalless so far. No team has managed to do this yet in the ATL Rocket League pilot season. Can they do it? They have 45 seconds left as Confusion took himself out of the play. Maybe a fake for a Feint to go in, but Dolly looks to see the ball out of there. Oh, Feint, great pass in. He has an opportunity, but just missing the ball as Dolly clears the ball to the corner. Confusion's contending in the air with TO3 to keep the ball in. An opportunity here is Feint, but veering off to the side. TO3, 3-0, 20 seconds left. Wow! Confusions and Feint throwing everything at the TO3 squad, but TO3 holding their ground and not letting the ball crack through. They have 5 seconds left on the clock, and a goal from Dolly. No! Shot veering off to the side. TO3 winning game 3. But will it be 3-0? Confusions and Fate not willing to let that happen. Oh my god, it won't be! Fate's in to stop the goalless potential from happening. But TO3 win the game. 3 points to 1. Leading this match 2 points to 1. Oh my god, what a change in events. Guys, we will take a half-time break so our players can get up, have a drink, have a health break, change their car if they need to, and think about their plans going forward. Vikings Rebellion needing to adjust and have a think about how they're going to approach the next match, particularly the next 2 matches, if they wish to take this match win. But the over 30s in prime position to seal the deal in the next game, get their first match win, and stop the Viking Rebellion match win. ArcherBobby222 is going to share some halftime insights with you guys, so buckle in for some exciting analysis.
Hello everyone. What a game that was. Our top goal scorer from game 1 in this match saved VKR from that nil. Putting 1 goal on the board in that last game, I feel has kept VKR in that flow and in that momentum against TO3, now a powerhouse, looking to take out this match. Let's take a look at the games we've seen so far in this match. Game 1, Viking Rebellion took the win 6 points to 1 against the over 30s. In game 2, the over 30s took their first win on this match day, and 2 points to 1 was the score in the game we just witnessed, which was an absolutely intense battle. The over 30s winning that game 3 points to 1, and if you missed it, it was literally 0 seconds, and Feint on VKR came through to stop that bleeding that was happening. Even though it was a 3-point lead before that goal was scored, it was a very, very powerful move there for TO3 to make sure that they create this impact, to make VKR feel their presence on the field and feel that little bit of nervousness when it comes up to versing them. Dolly, an absolutely incredible debut into this ATL Rocket League pilot season, and wow, Feint, Confusion, an absolute incredible showmanship from you guys there. Now, let's take a look a little bit further into the matches themselves and how these goal scorers landed their shots. Now, in game 1, with the 6-1 win for VKR, we had Feint being our top goal scorer with 4 points, Confusion scoring 2 points for his team in game 1, and Shivers being the only goal scorer in game 1 of this match so far. So that was a very interesting tide to see as we go through this match, because now we're seeing a little bit of a change of tables, turning a little bit more into TO3's favor. So with 1 game win in each before we move into the next, I cannot wait to see who comes out on top with the power push. Now, let's take a quick look into the goals scored of game 2. Pardon me. A 2-1 win to the over 30s. Shivers scoring both of those goals there for his team, with lots of assistance there from his teammate Dolly, and debuting player there for the over 30s. And Confusion, the only one to score a goal for the Vikings Rebellion. And I think that comes down to the fact that these teams are working really well together to actually set each other up. And we've seen it in other matches. But for these 2 teams to come together and do that well, execute that successfully, and actually convert those goals, it's important for them to move forward as we get closer to the grand finale on November 26th. So let's take a look into the last game that we have just witnessed. Now, if you missed any of these fabulous moments, do not worry. You will not miss out. We have all of round 1 and we have all of round 2 so far in our past broadcast. So you will be able to access the heart-thumping action there whenever you would like. Now, Game 3. The over 30s, is in the lead with 2 game wins at the moment. So in Game 3, we had 3 points to 1. The over 30s took that win. Now we had 2 goals coming in from Dolly, our debut, and the skipper tonight. We also had 1 goal coming in from Shivers, and on the opposing side, 1 goal coming in from Faint. So there hasn't been a match yet where every single one of these players has actually scored a goal, and I find that very interesting because, as we say, this is a team to make the dream work here, and I think this is working out in VKR's favour in some instances, and in the crucial instances as well, because when they come up to a pressure moment against TO3, they're able to push through and make sure that, again, if they need a moment to back off the ball a little bit, they make sure to, just to make sure that their move overcomes TO3. And TO3, when it comes down to it, those crucial moments, going back to the simple steps of just composure and simplicity, and even that creativity that TO3 is bringing to the table in tonight's match is absolutely incredible. We have another game up and coming, and we could be seeing TO3 take out this match win. So Viking Rebellion, your streak of match wins may come to an end. We won't know until we do. So if you are enjoying the ATL Rocket League pilot season, make sure to stick around for even more action and aerial ballistics. So before we get into the next game, I would like to see everybody's prediction in chat. What do we think this next game is going to be? Do we think that TO3 could take out this match win 3-1, or will we see VKR take this next game and move us into the tiebreaker that I always love so much? The intensity of that tiebreaker match when it comes around, you can tell both teams will not let opportunities pass. And when it comes down to it, those goals, those crucial setups for teammates need to be happening on a very frequent occasion if they want to overcome the other team. So I do look forward to this next match. I know that all of us in chat are as well. So get those predictions in chat. If you haven't already, place your prediction in the community section on the YouTube channel. That way your prediction goes to the community predictions for this match. Looking forward to how these two teams step into the shoes of where they truly need to be to overcome their opponents, rise to the occasion, and take this match. Now we're about to move into the next game. Thank you to everybody for being here with us throughout the entire pilot season. Again, if you missed anything, you can always watch back. Results, standings, everything will be updated to you guys after this round. Good luck to both teams and have a fantastic game.
Here we go. What an exciting match on our hands. No doubt all the TO3 supporters are excited and keen to see their team leading this match against the current first place team in Division 2. If they win this game 4 here, they win the match and stop the undefeated streak of the Vikings Rebellion. But the Vikings Rebellion have selected this map for Game 4. We are on Urban Central at nighttime. Very exciting stuff. Different arenas and environments that we're seeing. Different selections from teams. When it comes to finals, it'll be interesting to see what teams' favourite maps are. Our players are spawned in and ready to go. It'll also be interesting to see what if maps make an impact on how a team plays or not. Confusion, following up with that kickoff to keep it as neutral as possible. In TO3's half, great power shot from Confusions, but Shiver reading that very well. Feint backing up his captain to keep the ball in TO3 territory. Dolly's up in the air, he's off the roof. Could have been a fake attempt to get VKR thinking about what was happening. A great redirect there from Feint in the Octane, switching it up from last game. Dolly there to look after the goal. That could be a deadly centering ball, but he's there to clear it, and a great clearance indeed off of the backboard. Shivers with a shot on goal, and he's in for TO3. Shivers off of Dolly's pass. The clearance from defense to offense. They're executing their plans well now. It is shining through for them. They're putting VKR in awkward positions, and they take the lead in this game for 1-0. Still 4:15 left on the clock as Dolly, great centering ball across above the crossbar, and Confusion clears that well, but Feint holding his ground. Looks to push it forward for an opportunity. Centering ball there for Confusions, but Shivers and Dolly, a great interference to clear that ball away from the center. Shivers with another shot on goal, but Feint with the save for VKR. Dolly veers it over to the corner, maybe trying to reset for TO3 and keep the pressure on the VKR. Throwing himself out of the play, but Shivers is in, hits the crossbar, nearly in for TO3. Feint sends it down deep into TO3 territory. That was a shot on goal saved from Dolly as Shivers blows up the captain of VKR. Respawn in, Confusion blows up the other captain, eliminating him from the play for a few seconds, but TO3 doing very well to keep the ball and pressure on VKR here. 3 minutes 10 as Feint looks to take this air dribble in himself. Great barrel roll, great taps to himself, but Dolly reading that, clearing it well, and Confusion's looking off of Confusion's pass. Feint was almost in. Confusion's is in. VKR did not give up. They kept applying the pressure and creeping up. Feint was almost in there, and Confusions made sure it went in to tie it all up. 1-1, 2 minutes into the game. 3 minutes left on the clock. Shivers winning the kickoff for TO3, but Feint in great positioning there to send it right back down the guts. Double tap attempt, but not working out. TO3 have an open net opportunity after that attempt, and Shivers will take it to take the lead back for TO3 off of a great defensive pass from Dolly, putting power and speed behind it, leaving VKR in the dust there, making it harder for them to catch up and stop it. TO3 immediately responding, a fake attempt from Feint, but working out well there for TO3. Maybe not a deliberate fake attempt. Confusion's doing well to contend with his opponents. And we see the ball clear to the center there. Dolly and Shivers doing absolutely everything to keep the ball in VKR half, but Feint and Confusion starting to get the momentum in their favours. That was almost going in for Confusions. Shivers holding his ground very well defensively. Oh wow, and he could be in here for another potential opportunity. He is for TO3. They extend their lead. 3 points to 1, a 2-point margin. 2 minutes 13 left on the clock. TO3 ironing now all of their defense and offense, and it is shining through here in Game 4. How will Vikings Rebellion respond after conceding the past 2 goals in a row? Confusion's in great position. Power shot down. Shot on goal, but Shivers happy to see that ball go to the corner, allowing the play to slow down and allowing them to reset. Great speed coming in when they send it into VKR's half. Centering ball. We know Confusions has great composure in the center of net. They're just veering across to the side there for VKR. We're seeing great resets from defense to offense from TO3, particularly in this match, as they lead 3-1, 90 seconds left on the clock. If Feint and Confusions are to keep themselves in this match, they need to score a goal and score it immediately. As that shot on goal could have worked out, but TO3 all over it, and Confusion's looking to send that one and keep this pressure on TO3. Shivers, we've seen this coming a lot from Shivers. Great save from Fate, but Shivers follows up on his own pass, flicking it over his opponent. Fate couldn't unfortunately stop that one, did everything he could, but Shivers and Dolly did everything in their power to be there and put that ball in. 4 points to 1. TO3 lead. 1 minute 9 left on the clock. 3 points the margin. We know the power behind VKR. It is possible. They can pull it back and pull it into overtime as Fate tried to send it right down the guts. If you're gonna make any risky moves, now's the time, you know. You put that pressure on your opponents, and sometimes it works out. Almost there, but Dolly, great save on Confusion's shot as they send it down the guts. Shivers is there. Fate passes to the wall, sending up his teammate Confusions with the shot on goal and scores a goal. 4 points to 2. VKR closing that margin. 36 seconds left on the clock. 2 points TO3 lead. Everything needs to work in the favor of VKR if they are to pull this to an overtime, if not win this game and pull this match to a tiebreaker. TO3 winning the kickoff with 30 seconds left on the clock. 2 points to margin as Dolly goes in, but Fate happy to clear that one back to center. Confusion centering ball. Dolly wrapping around very well to send it deep into VKR territory. How will Fate and Confusion respond and get themselves on the board? Fate trying to go right down the guts, but TO3 are just holding their ground. Fate with another attempt there, but it's hanging around the corner of TO3. TO3 will do everything in their power, and TO3 have won the match, ladies and gentlemen, defeating the undefeated Vikings Rebellion. 3 points to 1 in the match, and in that game to secure it in Game 4 on Urban Central. 4 points to 2. The over 30s have won. Wow, what an epic match. That was an incredible match. TO3 responding right after a 6-1 first game defeat to win the next 3 games and the match. Very powerful stuff from TO3 going forward in this pilot season. And we've seen such a dominant start from VKR. Wow, Archer Bobby 222. What are your thoughts on that incredible match we just saw?
My eyes could not believe it, but I am so excited. Archer Bobby's prediction from start of stream, TO3, 3 points to 1 against VKR, if I'm not mistaken. So I was looking forward to a power push from TO3 here with our debutant tonight and skipper Dolly alongside Shivers. Absolutely incredible work here on the ATL field tonight against the very powerful VKR, putting them in a little bit of a position to need to come back as feisty as they can in the next match, whoever that may be against. So I look forward to seeing now the hunger of VKR to bring back up that status of undefeatable. I mean, TO3 have put them in that position to say, we aren't undefeatable anymore. TO3, congratulations on this match win. I'm sure everybody is absolutely stoked over there on the TO3 support team. What a match it was, absolutely. Taking a look at the game results in case you missed them. Game 1, 6 points to 1. Vikings Rebellion took game 1, but in the favor for the rest of the match to the over 30s. Over 30s taking game 2, 2 points to 1. Again taking game 3, 3 points to 1. And in the final game and that decider match, 4 points to 2. to the over 30s. Congratulations. What a debut it was there for Dolly. Thank you all to our teams, our supporters, and our sponsors for this incredible round 2 so far and the wonderful ATL Rocket League pilot season. Thank you all so much for being here.
Wowee, that is sure to change up the season standings. Taking a look at the season standings going into round 2. Vikings Rebellion. Sorry, that's not going into round 2. After match 1 in round 2 last night, Vikings Rebellion were remaining undefeated with 2 match wins, but now they have their first match loss. TO3 have their first match win with the 1 season point, the game win. Vikings Rebellion will be on 10 season points. TO3 will be on 6 season points. UVE winning their game, they will be on 8 season points. And Underbots will be on 6 season points, tied there with TO3. So they're our top 4 teams. VKR still holding first, but only just in front of UVE. And then right behind UVE is TO3 and the Underbots. Blackhawk Gaming winning their match against the KFC boys, so they put themselves up into 5th with those 4 season points, and the KFC boys still getting some much needed season points, even though they went down to the Blackhawks, helps them going forward into round 3. So we have a very exciting round 3 set up for Division 2 there. We still have more matches to come, ladies and gentlemen. The next matches, as you can see on your screen, we are halfway through the scheduled matches for today. Next up, we're going to Division 3 in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. Ultraviolet Esports Div 3 team take on the debuting Division 3 team Grizzly Bears, and the Grizzly Bears also take on Calamity Esports Div 3 team this evening. 2 Div 3 matches coming your way, starting from 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, just over an hour until UVE and Grizzly Bears play. And then following that match, we have Grizzly Bears taking on Calamity to see out the night. We have Division 1 playing at the end of Grizzly Bears versus Calamity Esports Div 3. Calamity Esports looking to get vengeance on Black Hawks after going down 3-1 last week in round 1. Very exciting matches yet to come, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. A lot to catch up on, isn't there? Honestly, it's been an incredible 3 matches already, and we're only halfway through it. Honestly, commentating on these intense matches, the KFC boys versus Blackhawk Gaming, Underbots versus Ultraviolet Esports, TO3 versus VKR, it's been an absolute blast. Following the round 1 matches, all these teams are really showing us the competition, great sportsmanship, and honestly just some action-packed matches. Relive these epic battles on our channel for a thrill that lasts. The live sections hold our replays for all of these matches, and you can check them out whenever you would like in that section. With round 2 halfway complete, we continue with 3 epic matches, and while you wait for them, check out our Discord, our social medias, and the website page for all round results, upcoming matches, and more in Divisions 1, 2, and 3. Gear up for some more matches and 6 more weeks of some epic rocket-fueled play in the ATL Rocket League 2023 pilot season. It's been an absolute honor to guide you through this match, and I'm really looking forward to the next game. A big thanks to our sponsors, especially VR Canberra, for boosting our prize pool to over $1,500 in value this season. Huge shout out to our players, teams, officials, spectators, and sponsors for the amazing support. I'm your host, Arling C3, and I will catch you in the upcoming